We'll continue after the show
Let me know
starts.
when.
Now,
Make sure the volume's up.
everything's up.
First stop to the next stop. Covering all your sports info. You step in and stand clear.
Let's go.
Don't stop. You got Super Dave, Coach Kirk,
Sir.
and Todd the Magnificent.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
All right, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are live June 3rd, Monday, 4:30. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kurt,
Yes, yes, yes.
Surge the Sports Star,
What's happening?
Slick the Relic
The living fossil.
in the building, Todd the Magnificent.
In the building once again, ready to go.
All right, how was
Let's do
everybody's
this, let's do
weekend?
this.
Let's get it going. It's been a long weekend. We are on pause till Thursday with the NBA Finals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
I
about
got
it.
it.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
Be about it, talk
Who you want
about
first?
it.
We talk about the finals.
We can talk about
The
anything.
journey
Oh, I
that
know
got
what's
that
up.
We've
got
had
them-
some great
the journey that got them both there, I guess.
we've had some great weather to go along with you know other the stuff that we had going on.
Right.
So enjoying the weather. Still waiting for the finals to start on Thursday.
I don't know why it should start tomorrow,
Uh,
man.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah, he's dragging it out.
You ain't lying about
They're
that.
not listening to us when we try to put in our
This
airs and
cents,
concerns. But you know, when you think about it, it gives people a chance to heal.
Porzingis.
It felt weird this weekend without, you know what I'm saying, no
Mhm.
basketball. Though.
Definitely did. I got a topic I want to talk about. I want to see what y'all think about it, though. But
We're
I'm
going straight to the top.
no,
Oh,
we'll wait till everybody have their
Yeah.
little
Say
say
about it.
about the weekend. You know, how was your weekend? and Everything.
Weekend was beautiful. The weather's beautiful. We're gonna have to start getting out there, you know, spreading the word. So everybody that's visiting us, like, share, and subscribe. We are not up on First Stop to Next Stop page. It's either Super Dave's page or on YouTube at First Stop to the Next Stop.
YouTube.
All right. So on Facebook is no more First Stop to Next Stop, but on Facebook it is David Wilson page, and on YouTube
Who that?
it is First Stop to the Next Stop. All right. So like and subscribe and share. All right. Tell a friend, tell a foe. All right. So with that being said, weekend was beautiful. Weather's nice.
It was a beautiful weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's
My son celebrated his 34th birthday on Saturday.
Happy birthday to
Happy
him.
birthday. What's his name?
Marcus.
Happy birthday, Marcus.
that's your oldest.
No, my youngest son. My oldest is a junior.
Very
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
junior.
That's good, man.
Yeah, we had a good time. I can't hang out with them young people.
That's
Can't hang out
Facts.
with the young people. Leave
Facts.
them alone.
Develop, talk about it.
How was your weekend, bro?
I went to Summer Jam with a co-worker original.
What was it at?
It was at UBS.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And I seen Still there.
Oh.
Said what's up to him.
Steel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Still the great.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
he was
Steel
there.
from the
Still
job.
Magnolias. Okay.
Yeah, I seen him and whatnot.
I'm thinking Steel from the
And
job.
some
I
other
said, how you
cats.
That
see
would be a
that?
miracle.
Yeah.
It was all right. I didn't go for the new artists. You know, they was doing a tribute to DJ Mr. C.
Well, okay.
So
Okay.
Kane came out, Rakim, Meth and Red, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the usual suspects, Jada Kiss.
Mhm.
So it was that part. I like that part. I like more for the most part. But
Okay.
other than that, you know, it was a good weekend. Stuff was good.
So what you have with your
I got a question for Monk. How many of them guys had to use a cane to get on the stage?
Use a what? A cane? Well,
Because to get to that point, you know.
the 80s, the late 80s, 90s artists, they not in that mode yet.
Mm.
Like
not
Sugar
quite
Hill
there.
Gang, yeah, some of them guys are in that mode.
Mm.
Sugar Hill Gang. There's a couple of them dudes that moved on to glory, right?
I know one did.
Yeah,
Oh, one.
Yeah.
One that I know.
And
Right.
then, do they still perform?
yeah. Yeah, they still get out there.
Yeah, I seen a picture of
That's
them.
the G still out there. Yeah.
What I'm waiting for is them cats that's gonna act like they was the original cats doing a tribute to Big Daddy Kane and
Right.
coming out there with the hat and acting like they the original, like they do with the Temptations and all the old groups that we used to listen to.
Right,
All them
right.
cats is mostly dead. Now you go out
I got
to
a story
shows,
for it. It said when you finish, I
and
got a
it's all
story.
tribute
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah, it is. But it
It's only
exactly
one
what it is.
Temptation left, original.
Yep, that's
Only one.
Otis.
Yeah,
He's the only
left.
one.
Ain't nobody's paying to see Otis. That's what I remember.
Basically,
No, but he got more.
I
They,
said
you know, he got
I'm
other
just
guys. in
sorry,
the
I put it
group.
out
right.
there.
They
Right.
still be performing though.
Yeah,
Temptation.
yeah.
Ain't nobody paying to see Otis.
Sometimes they
The old timers, they do.
Yeah, they replace the band, they replace the
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be a relative from
Yeah.
from the
Nah, I ain't
original.
make that up. Somebody said that.
Well, we had around my neighbor, we had a family day, which we have every year, and it's grown every year more and more and more. When I first moved to the neighborhood, I think in '68,
Ooh.
they closed down Astoria Boulevard, and it was from 94th Street, I think, to 102nd, and they would have stuff on the
On the
main
street,
the
right.
main street, rides for kids and stuff. Now they have it at the park, and they have a stage set up. They had the Stylistics, you know.
They still out there performing?
Yeah, they were still. I think there was one guy still left.
The original.
I think.
I
You
think
know,
the lead
Howard
singer's still
Tompkins?
alive.
no, it wasn't Russell Tompkins.
I mean, Russell
No,
Tompkins?
it wasn't him.
It wasn't him?
I don't know who the guy was,
Oh,
but
so it was the real fake
Yeah.
stylist.
yes.
I
Probably
think
one of the
he's-
background singers or something. I don't know. But they performed. They had a couple other people doing. Like they had this Latin band. They were pretty good. Then they had when I got up there, it was somebody else that was performing. But I wasn't really. I was just saying people I ain't seen in years. You know this and
Right,
that.
right.
Then they also gave a tribute to a couple of the kids that was on the UConn team.
Okay.
Because one of the kids I coach and one of the kids I used to work out. One is coming back. He graduated, but he's got an extra year. He's going to come back.
Okay.
That was Hassan, and then his brother, a couple years ahead of him, he was assistant coach because he got hurt his knee, and they made him an assistant coach, so development and stuff like that. So he's on. Matter of fact, kid from Left Rack, Kwame, I forgot his last name. He's the lead assistant coach. I didn't even know that, but it was fun.
That's good.
But I was
Yeah.
telling
Those things
Dave,
are
maybe
good.
we can go out there come next year and we could set up a table because they had tables all over the place.
So they did that already, you saying? They
Yeah,
did
it
this
was
weekend?
it was
This past
Saturday.
weekend? Oh, yeah?
It's
Oh,
always
okay.
it's always June.
But don't they have more events out there?
Yeah, they have
throughout
Old
the year?
Timers Day,
Right.
but it's not as big as Family Day. Family Day is big.
Oh, okay.
Family Day.
Things grow.
Yeah.
As it goes.
Well,
Yeah.
Old Timers Day, they're gonna have Disco Twins in the back. Matter of fact, they was there Saturday too. Right, they were performing in the back, and a couple other guys. But they're gonna have my man Hassan Poor. He's gonna have something. They're gonna be have a couple of DJs in the back setting up on Old Timers Day. But usually, the first weekend, that first Saturday in June is
That's
when
when they
have
do
Families
that.
Day.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
All right, so that was interesting. Shout out to everybody at the Bars and Hoop Station and everybody tuning in, listening. All right, so just try to get together, like you said. This week we at the beginning of the summer now.
Mhm.
A couple of weeks, some officially kick in, but the parks is open. We got to make some appearances out there, build up the fan base, show the love, hug the kids,
Mhm.
hit them in the back of the head with a hot dog. Oh, go on about your business, kid. Whatever we could do, and put a little time in out there. Just embrace the community.
Mhm.
Love, unity in the community. So I'm watching sports shows this morning, and the biggest topic, because basketball slowed up, was
Everybody hitting
how they
Caitlin Clark.
upgraded the foul on
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
was
And I
bullshit.
mean, it's
That's what
like-
I was going.
right.
That subject I was going to bring up too.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like,
Mhm.
I mean, they was going from one stream to the next, and Monica McNutt was just saying, "Well, Stephen A, you have the platform to make it better and bigger, and you could have been doing that."
She sure did. She tried throwing him under the bus.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was necessary, because I think like they cover it as need be, but it is growing. And I think the lengths of things you have to go through to make it grow. Did they mug her? No. I don't even know what they said to the girl that gave the foul.
Well, the basket was already made, and
Right.
then she
And
went to guard her
Right.
before they inbounded the ball to her.
She gave her
bumped her
shoulder.
and knocked
Yeah,
her
she
on the
gave her
ground.
good. She gave her good hard shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a foul.
Right.
They upgraded it.
I didn't
so
think it should
flagrant.
have been a flag, but
But-
they called the foul because it was before the ball got inbounded. So
right.
that's why they went and shot free throws.
Right.
And then they got the ball back.
But
But then, like you said, I think after she talked, because remember they interviewed her. Well, what she said, I ain't talking about
She
no
said,
Caitlin
no,
Clark.
right.
But then she tweeted something
yeah,
later,
Yeah.
and they changed the thing to a flagrant
Right.
one.
My thing is, what they basically trying to say too is, they put her in the spotlight. She's going to pay for being
Of
in
course,
the spotlight.
right?
She got growing pains. The thing about it, I feel, besides them beating her up and all that stuff, is she's finding it difficult. Her game is not flowing like it did in college.
There you go.
I think if her game was flowing like that, her getting hit like that wouldn't even be a subject right now. But because she's not playing well, and it's taking her time to adjust to the league, what everybody said that would happen, happens to everybody. The frustration and everything, and it's like now you picking on her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And also they trying to say, why would you do that to a person who's going to bring money to your league? You know what I mean? So why would you do this to her? Because she's adding money to the league. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It's immaturity on some part from some of the players, and at the same time, it's growing pains. You the rookie. You the savior. We got to put you through it. You know what I mean?
But
That
also-
happens. It happened. They beat up Mike
Oh
Right.
yeah, big
Also-
when he
time.
first got in the league. Yeah.
Bring that up.
Also,
They did it too.
you gotta have your troops rally around you.
Now that's the thing they were saying. You hit it on the head, bro. Why her players don't
Thank
stand
you,
up for her?
Magnificent.
Well, I got my
No,
spin up, but I'm gonna hit all of y'all.
Like none of her players, not even a coach. It's like she's on an island by herself. They don't even stand up for her.
But to me, and I'm not defending her, but I don't know if she's taking it bad. I think she's sucking it up and absorbing it as she go. I'm not. I just catch glimpse of it, and
Right.
it's just so magnified. So you just catch glimpse
Because
of
it's
what
every
she's
day
doing.
after now I'm getting annoyed because I saw you hear that every day now.
all the time.
And it's something every time she plays, there's an article, something about the game.
Right.
About somebody did this to her, somebody did that to her, whatever. I don't know if you've seen the game. I think it was last week. I think we said that when we was here last week with Surge when the girl threw Angel Reese down by the neck.
Yeah, yeah.
And
that's one of the better girls.
She was
Yeah,
That
she
the
was
girl.
running up for the MVP.
Right.
And she grabbed her by the neck and threw it down,
Right.
but yo,
Like
homegirl
a
got
Barbie
up.
doll, right?
Homegirl got up and said, "Yo, it's all good."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This girl, she ain't make a fuss about it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
But honestly, Caitlin Clark's not making a fuss.
no, it's the other
Right.
people.
It's everybody
It's
else
everybody
that's
else.
doing it.
Right.
It's the media.
Yeah.
But she's been saying the right things every
Yeah.
time. She said it's part of the game. I'm learning. I got to get more physical.
Yeah.
She knows what's going on.
Mhm.
And as she grows and she
But
gets
the media's
stronger,
trying to,
The media's hyping it up.
she
big
gonna
time.
catch up to the league.
and the
Big
league want her to be a superstar.
Of
'cause
course.
they
Right.
need her.
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Right.
They need her.
I
and
mean,
the fact that the team sucks, the team is not that good.
not good. I think, I see. Of course, they on TV every time they play. Watch them play, and I don't know if it's the coach. I think it is the coach. They might have to get rid of her because she don't seem like that. She's a good coach for that team because you don't even got your big girl playing well.
I'm all
Aaliyah
for that.
Boston.
That's
If
the
the
thing
coach
that I
ain't
don't
doing right,
understand.
Get rid of her.
Aaliyah Boston's not even playing well,
Yeah, no, she should be
And-
playing better.
and she's a talent.
Yeah,
So it got to be something with the coach. You know what I mean?
they're not
So,
meshing right.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they should be a lot.
I
better
want
than they
I
are.
want to hear everybody's take it. I'm gonna bring something a little different, but go ahead.
Yeah.
You seen
Well,
any other
Yeah,
games?
my thing is this: if I was Caitlin, I'm watching the Pistons and the Jordan documentaries, and I'm getting my butt in the weight room for next year. That's it.
I'm sure that's gonna
And-
happen.
Right. And like you said, she's saying the right things.
Mhm.
Just like Mike. Mike was saying the right things. He didn't say nothing wrong throughout his whole career.
Right.
You just keep playing. Sooner or later, the team, they gotta, like you said, they might have to change the coach and get something going where the team starts being successful.
Well, they're gonna get another high pick next
You
year.
Right.
You make
So-
a good point. But doesn't she look sort of small?
She is.
Yeah, she is.
She just
But
came
you know,
out
she
of
coming
college.
from college,
So,
right?
like, yeah.
But that happened
She
with
still
Mike,
got that
like
high
you said.
school
You remember
body.
that year? Mike stayed in the offseason in the weight room the whole time.
Right.
He came back bulkier.
Yeah.
And he wasn't having that after
And
that.
Did
all
he-
that stuff
didn't
was-
he
all
break
that-
his
all
foot?
that physicality
Yeah.
was bouncing
He
off.
broke
First season, he broke
Yeah,
his
he broke
foot.
But
Right.
Patrick
But the-
also,
He
I
got-
remember Steve Sapanovich
A lot of them,
threw him
yeah, a
down
lot
there
of them guys
like he
went
was
through
a
it.
bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He got up, fell in his arms, and
Yeah.
like, nobody care about you.
Once she get bigger, all them,
Yeah.
them,
A lot of
all
those
that stuff
players,
will
they
bounce
do it.
right off of her. You know.
Oh, yeah. So what do you think, sir? You seen any of the games?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard all the talk, but like I said, I heard her saying even the thing with this girl, the last one, she said it's just part of the game. It's part of her growing through into the game. So
Mhm.
she's not. It's the media hyping it up
True.
to make it look worse than it is.
Mhm.
I mean, she came in with this big rep, and a lot of and even Stephen A. and Shannon was saying there's a bit of jealousy and resentment in there because of the fact that she's a rookie and
Right.
I mean, let's get right to the point. She's a white girl,
Right.
and a lot of them don't believe that she should be getting this kind of hype when there's other sisters in the league already who've been established and who should be getting the kind of hype that she got.
Right.
But it's just right time, right place for Caitlin.
True.
That's all it is, because she just happened to break that record in college, and she was the hot shot one coming out at the time. And not for nothing, but Asia and the girl from Indiana that played Boston, all these girls coming out of South Carolina, they all the same kind of player. So they don't have that nothing that distinguished them one over another. You know
Okay.
what I'm trying to say?
I
It's
get
like
I get what you're
they
saying.
got the same basic game. It wasn't like logo threes and
Right.
fancy
Well,
passes, because
right.
that's not their game.
That's not their game.
So this girl come along, she's hitting logo threes, and,
Right.
and Steph Curry is a logo three guy, and all these and Damon Lillard. So now she's like the Steph Curry
Female
of
version.
right
Right.
of the league. And there's not a lot of girls. I mean, Sabrina Ionescu can shoot it like that, but she don't even shoot them that logo three.
No,
like
she
this
don't
girl
shoot
do.
that. Right.
So it's like a whole different element got brought into the league, and a lot of the girls was like, "Why are we gonna give her all this respect from the get go? She got to earn it." And
Right.
that's what she's going through. She's gonna have to learn how to deal with all that, like y'all said, like Michael, like any rookie.
Right.
Mhm.
You just there's very few rookies that come in and just totally dominate the league without going through some kind
Right.
of
It's true. That's
And
true.
let's not get it twisted. Angel's going through it too for different reasons, you know.
Yeah, of course. Well, her
So-
game is different.
Right,
She's
her
a
game different,
rebounder,
but-
and she gonna play down.
Right.
Low. She gonna bang.
But the hate, you know, the hate is because of, you know, it ain't because she shoot threes or nothing. It's mostly because of who she is right now, what she was doing in
Bayou
college,
Barbie.
wearing the skirts.
Right,
and
right.
You know what I'm saying? So she gonna go through it too, which she is already.
Of course, she is. I mean, she gonna
So
take
she
her
ain't
banging
crying
too.
about it.
Right, she's
Right.
not.
She's not
Right.
crying about it.
But my point is, and it is some jealousy. You're getting some stuff out of it because they taking charter flights now,
Right.
right? You're getting
Right.
some stuff
That
out
was
of
coming though.
it. Was coming.
That was coming.
It was coming.
But
And
and just have they so much say that since she got there, she made it happen.
No,
but
she
they've been
didn't.
fighting for that for the last 5 years.
Yeah, they had.
It was coming.
They had.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
But if you the face, if you are the new face, and you sort of pushing it through, you know what I sort of feel like it'll take a while for people to start appreciating what she's bringing to the game.
I get that, but
And
you got people
with
there
the
already who's
time-
brought something.
I got that.
What
I'm
you
not-
call him to me should be the face of that league.
Who's that?
Asia Wilson.
Me too.
She's the face of that
To
league.
me, I believe that too.
She's the face of that league.
What?
What?
Because you said it was so much bigger.
No.
Remember,
No,
maybe
I follow the league.
Just
Do
a
you
second.
follow it?
Yeah, on my TV. All right, so meantime, if she's such a face, then she should have just pushed it, and they should have been getting chartered flights. then.
No, they
But see,
have
no,
been talking to me
But no,
about it.
but
I
even
understand what I'm
with
saying.
the shoe contract,
I got
she came out and got a shoe contract. Asia's just got her shoe after being there. It's just it depends on who you have behind you, who pushing you, and we know who's pushing her.
Mhm.
So that's why she's getting all this stuff. But if you talk about earning it, we all know Asia done earned it already.
right. Well,
She earned it already.
But
to be
again,
the face of the league.
because of the circumstances.
No, we know the circumstances.
Because of the circumstances and whatnot, that I think she will be appreciated. Asia will be appreciated as time goes on. Or it should have been more kudos for her currently, but
she was the MVP.
I got it. But
You know what Tarasi said when they asked her about them chartered flights? It's a plane. It's 50 million for 2 years. It's a plane,
Listen,
big deal.
I
In
got
other
it.
words, put the money in our pocket and we'll continue to take them regular flights.
So something. I was coming back from New Orleans one year. That's expensive. And it was a team. I think it was the Liberty. I don't know. They were just all tall. I was like, wow. I'm sitting up here. I got room for your legs and stuff like that, right? So, but the thing is, in a chartered flight, you might appreciate it more because it's more camaraderie with your team, and you don't
You're
have
professional.
to
You shouldn't be on the plane with other.
No.
You shouldn't.
We're common folk.
There you go.
But we know when she says it's a plane, we know what she means by that. Like, should have been happened.
But the problem is they don't make no money.
That's the main problem.
They don't make no money. As hyped as they are,
Yep.
they still losing money. If it wasn't for the NBA and their backing, the WNBA would have folded.
It wouldn't be no league.
It's their league.
But
It's the NBA's league.
It's growing,
Yes.
and
But it's not growing as fast as they think it's growing.
No.
Like
wanted to
they
grow
going
up.
on 20 something years now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had more
And
than a share of great players.
And they've had better seasons as far as attendance and
Right.
everything. When they first came out, they had a lot more people going to these
In
games.
the
Yes.
beginning.
Yeah.
And then now it's
Right.
like,
It's
just
starting
the
to come back
WNBA.
now.
It's coming
A little
back
bit,
now.
Coming back
a
now,
little bit, but it still
in the
ain't.
last 2 years, it was really nothing.
Well, they didn't put on as many games as they are doing
on
now.
TV.
Right. Because of her, there's more games more available on TV. Like they've got it on ION. They had some on ESPN
Yeah.
Channel 9.
over the weekend
Yeah.
and
You,
stuff
you-
like that.
you know that
Whatever.
the 3-point shot
UPN.
is now the glamour shot. So
Who?
the 3-point shot is the glamour shot.
Oh,
So-
don't get me
so-
wrong.
so-
the girl
No.
is a great. I ain't gonna say great. She's
Right.
a very good player.
But that's what's drawing them in.
She can
Plus
shoot,
the fact
she
that
can
she's,
pass.
You know,
She can't defend worth a damn.
No.
But I'm gonna say that from what I've seen, because I've seen her maybe 4 games now. She chirps.
Yes, she does.
She chirps.
Yeah.
And they're gonna take offense. They're already a little jealous because of the hype that she's getting.
Right.
And she has to earn her way just like everybody else that's
Right.
came in through the league. And
Right.
she chirps. And when she gets hit, it's because who she chirping to. And those girls gonna bump her. And if they get the opportunity to throw a shot, they're gonna do it. Now, what the girl did, because you all out in the open, you walk right up to it and you throw the shoulder at that. Yeah, you're
No,
going to
that
get
was blatant.
it was too blatant.
You can't.
Like if you come through the middle, you do that. When
Right,
they come
right.
through the middle like that, you ain't supposed to be coming through the middle anyway.
Right.
But out in the open like that. But because she's chirping a lot, she's going to get hit even more. And I think this is just me talking. I don't know nothing from anything. I don't think her teammates like her that much. That's just me.
You know,
When teammates, you think? Yeah.
Why they don't go for
Well,
her
I
defense?
agree because they don't have her back.
They don't have
I
her back.
agree. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's just too obvious to
That-
me.
Yeah, I never thought
It
of
could
it
be
like
like
that.
Huh?
it could be something.
I'm
else
just saying.
after the game.
But
Could
you
be-
would think they would be appreciative
right.
that she's bringing all the exposure to
Oh,
them.
right.
Do you? If she get exposure, you get exposure.
I think they like that part, but there's still
So
some
don't like
jealousy.
them. They could-
I just
never
just
thought-
think that
Hmm.
because you don't see her, she don't camaraderie with them. Yeah, they give
No.
them 5, stuff like that, but she ain't.
They don't seem like they're close.
They don't.
knit-
That's what I'm.
you know,
they're
team.
not a
Right.
close team.
They don't seem
Right.
like it.
They don't.
And I don't know if it's because of the losing. You know what I mean? It could have a lot of,
How did they do last season?
They was in last place.
They was in last place.
They was bad.
That's
That's
why
why
they
they got the
got
first
last
pick.
Place again.
Yeah, 'cause
They might
gonna
do.
get. They gonna get.
They
a
was in
good
last
pick.
place the season before that too.
Right.
Here's checking.
That's how they
That's how
got
they
Aaliyah
got
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna keep getting the first
Right.
pick for 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Use the Philly plan.
Sound like the
process.
Philadelphia
Process.
Express,
Process.
right?
Exactly. They're doing the process.
They
The
still-
process.
You
Take
still
it.
wait for the process to happen.
Yeah, well, Philly did that
It
for
does
quite
happen,
a while.
though. It
right?
does-
Remember?
it does.
Eventually,
wind
you
up
get
The,
you
the process work at OKC is
Right.
worked
It
in
doesn't-
you
Minnesota.
get five. You get five
It's working
first
in different
first
places.
picks
Yeah.
in a row. You should be good.
If
You get a top notch player every
Right.
year.
if
Right.
2 of them pan out, we
You know,
okay.
you should be
right?
You know, at least 3 out of the 5.
Right.
So 3 out of 5. You better go to
Yeah,
Philly, the process hasn't worked. I'm sorry.
Well,
They made the
That's
playoffs. They
that's
wasn't
'cause-
making the
yeah,
That's
playoffs.
because the second pick in the process was Ben Simmons.
Oh my god!
well, it
That-
did
That
work.
the process
It
right
did work.
there.
It
And-
did work though.
No, it didn't.
In the beginning,
And
it
they
worked.
made the wrong choice.
And Jalil,
They signed Harris instead of signing Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
another thing.
Yeah,
That was a big
Okafor
thing.
Was rookie of the year. Was
You know?
Okafor rookie of the year?
Who?
Okafor.
That was some years ago.
Yeah,
That was
No,
some
but
years
he was part of the process.
I don't know if he was part of the
Was
That
process.
it New Orleans?
that was-
No, they
Long
got
Yeah, that-
they got
he was-
Nerls Noel.
Yeah, they took.
They
I
took
think it
Nerls
was-
Noel.
Noel.
part
They
of the
took
process.
what's the shooter that couldn't shoot? Didn't they pick him too?
Markel Fultz.
Markel
They-
Fultz.
Oh yeah,
A
Markel
set of-
Fultz,
a
right?
set of-
Shoulder.
a set of
Shoulder.
Jason Tatum.
So
But
help-
Markel
help-
Fultz is starting to
Right.
come back.
so
Yeah,
help
but
me
they
out.
could have had
No, no,
Jason
no.
Tatum.
So
Yeah.
help me out.
So they
The
messed up.
process.
But it wasn't just that because Jason
The
picked
process.
third.
I
so-
thought the process was Orleans was
He was the second pick.
right? Okafor, Simmons, Embiid, and Fultz.
So the process of success.
That's what I thought it was.
But they took
getting-
Simmons.
to
right.
maybe
Right.
the
You took
conference
Simmons.
final or making it to the championship.
They was in the conference final. They lost to
No, they
They
never
lost
been.
to Toronto.
Who? Philly?
Philly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember
That was
the
a
Kawhi
conference
Leonard.
final?
Yes.
The Kawhi
Yeah.
Leonard.
I remember when he made that was the
last
conference.
second shot. Yeah.
Yeah, number game
And,
seven.
and I was stretching it, and did they show back up since?
Nah, they
Have they been back there since?
No.
No, because
Yeah.
they get injured.
Well, you got to remember too. We had whatchamacallit. We had
Well, I'm not
COVID.
trusting that
COVID
process,
kind of
that's
ruined
all
a
I'm
lot of
saying.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
thought-
I feel you.
I
feel
thought he
you.
hasn't. I thought that wasn't because remember they had a thing where he was
Shout
the
out
only
to D.
MVP
Middleton
that
on
never
the
made it to the
check-in.
conference final.
Who?
Embiid.
Embiid,
That was probably before that game.
maybe so.
Embiid-
I thought I read it this year.
Embiid was.
Was
Embiid
that the
boo-booed
conference
that
finals
game.
or
That's
that
what I'm
was the
trying to
game before
remember.
the
I don't think
semis?
that was the
Kawhi-
conference.
yeah, it
Yeah?
was.
Yeah?
Kawhi
Look
hit
at-
this shot.
All right, where's Google?
I know he hit the shot. but
Where's
was that the
Google
conference?
guy?
Was that the
That
conference?
might
Man,
have
stop
not
it,
been-
because y'all don't know what's going on, so I check. You
Is that
got a
what?
problem?
Where's
No, I
Google? Yo,
don't know.
Kurt.
I'm trying to
Kurt.
check because
Where's
I gotta-
Google guy?
Right here next to you, man. Right next to you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank
You
you.
know what?
Thank you, sirs. Thank you.
You Google it.
I
then.
said thank you.
Okay.
I said thank you.
On your phone is so
Listen.
old you don't even have Google. You
Listen.
just got Google.
Listen,
Check on that
Listen.
machine right
Look
there.
at
Yeah, check the machine.
don't come over here Don't come over here upsetting a sports star.
Yo, I don't listen to him.
Don't
man.
do that.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
do
you,
that.
sir. I said thank you.
Don't do that.
Now you wanna
I'm
humble
gonna do
yourself.
your job without your machine. Womp, womp, womp.
Without your help. Do
You know
your
what
job
I'm
without your help.
Exactly.
No,
It sounds better than the
I believe it
machine.
was that, though.
Oh, yeah.
Let me shut
Okay.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to John Green. All right,
Oh, you've been MIA for a minute.
Well, we was in
Nah, he was on the other
we was
thing
in
probably.
One time.
well,
I don't know who the other person is.
I said Middleton.
He's nice. That's Middleton.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Middleton.
I didn't-
I
Middleton
said
was
him
good.
out. I didn't-
Oh.
I
What's
didn't
up, man?
holler at John Green.
What's up, D?
But
Oh.
feel free. to-
I hear you, brother.
know,
I hear you, brother.
You too.
He tapped you and then
I
I
did.
looked
I
up there
did.
with that.
You tapped me.
Yeah, because he tapped because he went. Oh, there you go.
Who is
that?
this?
That's Matt.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
I'm
they
talking
lost
about
in the semis.
See, I knew that
I
wasn't
thought
the
it was
conference
the seventh.
finals.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's see.
process failed. Matt Grace. talk to us.
We
How you
all
been,
good.
brother?
What's going on, Matt?
Really?
I think you did that last week. You shouted that out last week. So
Yeah,
this-
you said you wanted to get flat.
yeah, I think this is the repeat for you, but you did say that September 28th.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jinko. What's that?
He says 28 people's
Jinko
retirement
Maloka.
at the
Same
same
day.
Oh, okay.
Out to Ant.
That's on one
Oh,
time.
so you
Yeah.
heaping it off. Where is this located, sir? Keep us updated. And we'll see.
Was it Anton's? Yes. Okay. I agree.
Oh,
Yeah,
they-
but you don't know her.
yeah,
Right,
but
young
yeah,
kids
the
don't
young
know.
kids. Not only that, she's not playing anymore, so you can't put her as the face. You will, if you want to put her as the
That's
logo,
basketball
what they
or
was
something,
talking
yeah.
about one time, you could do that, but you can't put her at the face. It got to be somebody playing.
Who is the logo?
And-
Rebecca Lobo? It's
I don't.
I'm thinking. Sure, it's not Rebecca Lobo.
I'm not sure who it is. It could be. But Matt, I tell you this,
She was
Matt,
the first pick, wasn't
and yeah, and of the league when it started.
it? Right.
I'm not I can't speak for the whole country, of course, but I followed her, Asia, in college.
Yeah.
I followed her. I knew about her in
So
college.
they
She won
saying
in
that
college.
the WA logo is for all the players. It doesn't represent any one player.
Oh.
Okay.
So I knew
Not like-
about.
It's not like the Jerry West thing.
Right.
Okay.
I knew about her coming out of South Carolina,
Right, where they took the end.
and
like that?
she should
Right
be.
with that Google.
She should be the face of the league because she's proven she's a champion. She's an MVP, and she's doing her thing in the league. So you can't give it to somebody who hasn't proven themselves yet. You know. We know what it's about though. You don't miss the point. Don't miss the point. We know about the great white hope. We know how that is.
John Green. Right.
That's what. Yes. 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 It is.
Blow it away.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
I'm still for that check.
About that, they wait. We got that played in the
That's
league.
crazy. Yeah.
Well, they still got family
No,
out there,
I
so
didn't
it's still a
panic
good thing.
about the. Excuse me, bro. Let me just help you. What I was saying was, like, the guy give up a hit, and then the coach get up and he just make a replacement. He did the Captain Hook thing, and he blew the game. He just didn't even give the guy a chance. That's all. And it was. Listen, and
Especially if you're the Mets manager.
and I
They go leagues every week.
and I
Every
said,
other day.
So
And
we
I
ain't got-
said,
we ain't gotta
right, to
talk about
complain
that. We ain't gotta
about it
talk about
with
You don't?
No.
Oh, damn.
dude, you know,
Guys
we
are
could give
throwing
him a
gloves in the
chance.
stands. We don't got to talk about
We
this.
could have closed it out. I just didn't
I was
like
gonna-
the way.
I was going to bring up that other
He
thing
managed
that
that
they did to
particular
that guy,
game.
the reliever.
Oh, he did it himself.
No, he didn't because
I'm not panicking. They doing
he
great.
said that he didn't say that they was a bad team. He said that he was a bad teammate because he left the team down.
That was his broken English. That's what that
Right.
was.
And they didn't have an interpreter for him.
Right.
And not only that, he's going through something with his child where his child has some kind of life-threatening
I didn't know
disease.
nothing about that.
Right. Nobody did.
I didn't know
But the
nothing.
Mets just cut him
Yeah, they
outright.
cut him.
And after that, came out, he was going through all this.
Right.
And now everybody's turning on the Mets for doing this guy like that for no reason. They didn't give
I didn't agree that, but he had two back-to-back outings.
So did Edward Diaz.
True,
You're not cutting
true.
him.
Diaz is on the end.
And they fired Willie Randolph at 3 a.m. Remember
Don't
that?
get me wrong. Effed up thing. They've done some.
Yeah.
You know, the Mets have done some effed up things to.
All right. All right.
Right, Matt. Later.
All right, Matt, be safe, but agreed that they've done some things to non-white people. I'm gonna say that.
You mean like Cleon Jones getting caught in the van?
Oh.
You had to go there.
Oh.
man?
I
I'm
was
just
just
saying.
You had to go
Oh.
there.
yo.
And them dumping
Yo.
Daryl and Doc.
Oh,
We don't need you.
but they did some things that caused them to lean that
Yeah,
way.
but they didn't even try to help them. They just dumped them. Here, go to the
Well,
Yankees.
the Mets
George
have.
Steinbrenner
That's what I
said,
said. The
do a
Mets
little
have done
rehab
some
and we help you
some
out.
effed up things. and
Not the
whatnot.
Mets. The Mets
They did the
just
same
cut you in
thing to Kevin Mitchell. They got rid of him. Say
Yeah.
he was the reason
They didn't
that
do it to David Wright.
I
No.
said non-white.
Yeah.
I did say that, right?
Yes, you did.
I'm
Yes, you
I'm
did.
I heard you
emphasizing.
say that.
maybe my
Well,
broken
I heard you say
emphasizing.
that. I
I'm
heard you say that.
emphasizing.
Well, we know that.
maybe my broken English is messed up.
I
don't
think
know.
it is.
But my
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
get you an interpreter.
well, my thing is with you, because I didn't even know about this. Is the first time I'm hearing
Yeah.
about that. As far as the guy having
Cleon Jones?
no, as far as the guy having problems with his son.
Right. I heard that
So good.
after the fact. Yeah. I heard
Everybody-
that.
Well, my thing is, did he let them know beforehand that he was going through
I
that?
don't know.
See, that's
But see,
another
he
thing,
had
too.
once he threw the glove over the fence.
Yeah, on national TV,
No, that's it. You
know,
can't do that.
No.
Even if you're mad or upset about what's
You
going
can't
on,
embarrass
you
the-
can't do that.
the name on
Go
your
in
chest.
Go
Yeah.
in the locker room because he got mad at the umpire
Yes.
Right.
about what the
A
strike
balk.
ball.
It was a
It
balk,
was
I
a
think,
balk
or something like that.
right?
Yeah.
And he got mad, and that
Something
umpire
like
threw
that.
him out the
Threw
game.
Right.
So now you're going to you mad because you had two back-to-back outings,
That was bad.
and besides what's going on in your life
Right.
outside of baseball, right? So now they interviewed him, right, and put him on the spot, and he didn't speak English all that.
Because even when they did the interview, when I heard him say, I was trying to figure out, well, what did he say?
but the
bad?
guy asked him
'Cause
twice.
I
He said, you know, what'd you say? You know, you said it
Yeah,
again.
but that's the whole thing. If you
Because I
know
couldn't
the
even
guy
understand
can't
what he
speak
said.
English, why
Right.
don't you have an interpreter?
Right.
You should have an interpreter for every non-English speaking player.
Right.
Showy got 5 interpreters.
And they take his money.
Right. And they take his money. So
And you making a lot more back.
right, but you make it back. But
Yeah.
still,
Should
I'm
be
just
under
saying,
5 if they don't
and
win.
you got it's baseball. You got more than one Hispanic
Yeah, true.
Latin speaking player on every team.
Of course,
Every
right.
team should automatically have at least one Latino interpreter.
Well, maybe-
because you don't know
well, maybe
what
they
that guy's
took-
gonna say.
Well, maybe the other interpreter was interviewing somebody else. I'm sure that's not the only guy doing the interviews in the clubhouse.
But at that point,
Right.
he was the one that
He
you
was
knew you
he was
needed
the
to
main
protect.
guy.
Right.
They should
You
have had it
shoulda
because he was
had
the
it
main
with
guy
him.
because he's the one on point.
And
right
then
there
maybe
there.
it wouldn't sound like he said the team sucks, and he was saying that he
But
sucks.
hold up.
Because that's what he said. He
Do
said,
do
I'm a
anything
bad
to
teammate.
remedy or rectify this? Or are they catching any heat for this?
They caused a little heat.
Just
Some
a little.
announcers was getting
A
on their
little.
case, but not enough to make anything.
Change their mind to bring him
Right.
back.
Right,
Then they
because
gonna bring
once
him back.
once you throw the glove over the
They done
fence,
made
right,
the
they was
decision.
like, okay, well that was a decision right there. He made that decision
my
easy for
point
us. And shit.
It was easy because he's not Edwin Diaz. If Edwin Diaz had thrown his glove over that thing, there would have been 2 interpreters talking for him, and he still have a job because he's Edwin Diaz. But
Of
this
course.
guy is Jose Ramirez or whatever his name is. I don't
See,
even know the
you don't
guy's
even
name.
know his name. see?
Exactly.
Right.
But that's because I don't watch amateur baseball.
Oh my
So-
God! Here we go.
The firing of Willie Randolph was the tackiest firing in the history of sports. John Green adds.
Of
but-
course that was.
That
Yeah,
was
that was
horrible.
messed up. That was horrible.
That was horrible.
You wait till they go on that West Coast trip and then you fire him, man. Come on.
Did that
In the
Omar
hotel.
Minaya?
Huh?
Did Omar Minaya do that?
Yeah, because he wanted half of the team to be Hispanic. No distance to you, but that's what he was doing.
But they are now.
That's true.
So
That's true.
half of baseball is Hispanic.
Yes, it is.
But it's always
It is.
been.
No, it ain't
No,
always been.
always been.
No, it ain't always
they,
been that way.
They've
No.
always.
It ain't
they've
always
al-
been that way.
Right. They've always gravitated. to
Well,
baseball.
They
They
not for
always
nothing, but
did.
they used to have brothers that would make believe there was Cubans to play in
Right,
baseball.
right,
'Cause they
exactly.
allowed the Latins
Right.
in before the
And on top of it, because
African
there's not
American.
that many blacks going into baseball. It was back then.
Right.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I found out recently?
Mhm.
Didn't know that Dave Parker's not in the Hall of Fame.
What a shame.
He's not.
No.
Dave Parker had a knife. in
Yes,
him.
he did.
Yo.
But that don't mean you go in the Hall
Cobra.
of Fame because you got a Hall
Huh?
cannon arm.
the
He
Cobra.
had a
You
good.
think-
No, but he
not
could
just his
You
arm.
think he had a
he-
Hall of Fame career?
He
could
had a
hit.
pretty. He
He
had a
could
pretty
hit.
good
Somebody
career.
bring up
Dave
his
Parker.
stats.
He was the first $1 million
Now,
player.
who's gonna be that?
He was.
He was the first
Oh,
one to
who's
make $1
gonna
million.
bring up the stats,
Awesome.
gentlemen? Go ahead,
Serge, Serge, am I right?
Your phone was.
What's that?
No.
He was the first person to make $1 million a year. Dave Parker.
You know what? That could be
Wait,
true.
wait,
I'm not
wait.
sure.
Yes.
But
Wait a minute.
Yes, I
Really?
know that for
Yeah?
a fact. Yes.
I want to ask you something, man. Did you drive here?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's hot out there.
I,
It's hot. He gonna need a lot of water on his
I know you
He
was
got a
all
nice
over the
side.
place looking for cars and
Yeah.
whatnot.
You're
He's just the
absolutely,
first-
I got-
you're
I-
absolutely right, Magnificent.
First $1 million player.
First
That
$1
I
million
remember.
player?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Look, if you might get a chance to look up his stats.
Hold on for a minute. Thank you, Serge.
Oh, here we go. You know what? I don't need an intern. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm about ready to get rid of the intern. For real.
We
I
got
just
enough.
want to thank him.
Hold
I'm
on.
giving him his flowers every time he do
Ain't,
something.
ain't the intro?
Let's put it. He had a 290 batting average, 2,700 hits. 2,700 hits,
Oh, that's Hall of Fame, yeah.
339 home runs. That, for the most part,
That's pretty
That
much
get
Hall
you
of
in
Fame.
today.
That-
Get you in today.
That door should be open.
Let me ask you,
he
what's-
didn't pay his due.
Is there a Hall of Fame deadline
he
in
played
baseball?
18 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the, what's
If
the
you don't
deadline?
get
I think his is
5% of the
You gotta
vote,
get a
really?
certain amount of
you
votes.
get 5 years to get over 5% of the vote. If you get under 5%, you're automatically out. But
Oh,
if you
wow.
have 5%, then you got I think 5 or 10 years
Oh, they
to
extended.
build it up
Okay,
until
okay.
you get to the point where you
I
get
think that's a
75%.
disservice to me
Yeah.
You need
personally.
75%.
Yeah, he-
I think he should
I didn't know
be
Yeah,
his
he played in the
stats, but he
league for
should be
18
in.
years.
With
He
them
should be.
stats, he
He
should.
should be in.
You close to 3,000 hits,
Yeah.
you should be in there.
And he is 7-time All-Star, won
Yeah.
the
He should
championship
be
twice, and he was an MVP.
Yeah.
And he had
Yeah,
3
that-
gold
yeah.
gloves.
I don't get it.
That year,
Wow.
I found that out this week.
two-time
Wow.
batting champion.
3 gold gloves too, and a 2-time.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah,
in,
he should
Seven
be.
Hold up, hold up.
he's in the he's in the
If-
Pirates Hall of Fame and the Reds Hall of Fame, but he's not in the Hall of
If
Fame.
it
And the
go-
Reds?
Yeah.
Cincinnati
Both
Reds, he
teams.
played for Cincinnati.
Both of them and
So,
Pittsburgh.
but if it's okay with y'all, we'll take a vote now.
Put him in.
He could be in our.
Based on what
You
I
put
heard,
that
He could be in our first out to
Oh,
the
you
next
didn't see him
Hall
play?
of Fame.
based on what I heard.
Sorry to hear that.
Come on, man, you act like you that
You
young.
say you didn't see him
I didn't see
play.
him play.
I don't remember.
You
Oh,
remember
Dave
Dave
Parker
That's
was
because
good.
The
I don't remember.
Cobra.
That's because when you was old enough to watch sports, you was still out there jumping rope with your
That's
sister.
what I'm
in
supposed to
there.
be doing. I'm supposed to be running the streets. Today's kids don't even run the streets.
Jesus Christ.
They
We
playing
we
Dave
ran the
Parker.
streets too,
They
but we
playing
watched
Dave
TV.
Parker on
Oh,
Xbox.
Oh, that's it. My bad. He didn't.
I
have a
was like,
TV.
when I heard that, I said, yo, they got to be kidding me with this. I just thought that.
Yo, I didn't know
You
that.
thought he was in it,
I was
Yeah.
a bit surprised.
Yeah,
too
no,
by
that
That's
I was
surprised
surprised
that's
by
me.
kind of shocking.
That was damn. That is kind of.
But I do remember he's
He
the
got-
first
he
one
got-
that made $1
he
million.
got no stats.
$1 million contract.
Anytime you could be a 7-time All-Star and an MVP in the league, that shit got you an
Yeah,
If,
All-Star.
if we dig deeper, it might be some reasons
So-
why he not in.
We'll leave that to you, Fossil.
You gonna find it now?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look.
you
Google.
gonna look?
I'm gonna see if since you said he was with the Reds, I'm gonna see if Pete Rose.
You
had
got a
anything
Google
to do
phone?
with this.
Pete Rose probably was at Philly by the time he got to the Reds.
Hold on.
You know who Pete Rose is, right?
Well, bet on baseball.
They
That's all you
I tell you
know.
what, is Pete
What was
Rose in
his
the Hall of Fame?
nickname? What was his nickname?
Who,
The
Pete
Big Red
Rose?
Machine, right? Wasn't it the Big
I
Red
said
Machine?
his nickname.
Pete
Pete Rose
I
nickname.
forgot.
the living
My,
fossil.
my memory ain't the same, kid.
Why is that, man?
He's not taking that Jim
Oh,
Cobra.
it's my Ginkgo, right? My Ginkgo is
He's got the
down, kid.
bootleg Ginkgo.
Yo, I'm gonna give you a
Dave Parker.
lifeline. I'm gonna say
No, don't tell him nothing, man. Let him look it up.
No,
That's
I
what
ain't gonna
Google
look it
it
up.
up.
Know his
You know, that's
nickname.
what Google
He don't even know what he don't even
Hold
got
on,
Google. He got
Dave
Google.
Parker reasons for not in why he's not in the Hall of Fame.
He said
Yeah, okay.
Google.
Hey, go ahead.
The Hall of Fame.
Oh, you at why he's not?
Yeah, I want to see if somebody actually has a reason
Oh,
behind it.
what's my Dave Parker?
The writers didn't vote for him.
And you see,
Not Dave.
Here you go.
Not Dave Cash.
Supporters of Parker's Hall of Fame candidacy argue that Parker's involvement with the Pittsburgh drug trials has contributed to his not being voted into the Hall of Fame, which may have also harmed the candidacies of Keith Hernandez, who never received more than 10.8% and fell off the writer's ballot on his 9th try.
Wait a minute, Keith Hernandez is not in the Hall of Fame either?
I know Keith.
I didn't know that either. Wait a minute, I
I
thought
All
thought
right,
he
so
made it.
listen.
I thought he made
John
it.
So
Green-
drug trials had
John
something to do
Green
with it.
said what Pete Rose's nickname is.
Well, now you looking at
Oh, I want to see what he said.
He wouldn't have looked
Oh,
over there.
Charlie
He ain't
Hustle.
say nothing.
You know, I didn't know that. I would have
Yeah,
never
yeah,
guessed
at
that.
least he
Charlie
owned it.
Hustle.
Yeah.
He owned it.
Yo, good looking out, Green.
so there's no need to ask you what Dave Parker's nickname was either, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I ain't
I
say
thought-
Drug man.
I thought.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I thought.
But
I
so-
thought,
drug man.
So that was.
But I thought that was
What's his
Ferguson
But I
Jenkins.
knew Keith Hernandez was involved
oh,
with
but
that
I
stuff.
thought he got in.
I thought he did too.
Who?
Keith
Keith
Hernandez.
Keith
I thought he was
Hernandez, I
Hall of
thought he
Fame.
got in.
I didn't know he was a druggie.
Yeah,
Oh, he was a druggie when he
the
played.
Mets got him.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah.
St. Louis when he was with St.
When he
Louis.
was with St.
Yeah,
Louis,
when him
right.
and Willie.
But hold up,
when
all
Willie
of them was
was,
doing crazy stuff back
Calling
then.
MVPs, remember that?
Right.
I know Doc Ellis was.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Willie Stargell and Keith
Yeah.
Hernandez was? They
Yeah.
said they reported on the news that Keith said he sniffed so much drugs he didn't know what he batted, and then they said his average was like 324. You know, but he said he used
Some
to.
cats used to do it in
mess
the
up.
dugout.
Mhm.
man.
Oh, they big time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's
Like,
go
how
in
do
the
you
dugout.
picking out certain guys? That's crazy.
They pick out who
Because
they
I remember
want to
Gary
pick out.
Carter was talking about that.
They pick out who they want to pick
All the
out.
time.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of guys.
Them
That
86
involves in every
Them
sport.
86 Mets, I know you guys
Oh,
know about them.
don't do some big drugs.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, man? But they traded away Kevin Mitchell because they said Kevin Mitchell was the bad guy
Of the
that got
group.
Doc and all of them into the stuff and whatnot. Traded him, he became MVP.
Right.
Right.
Come
Right.
on, man. Stop
They
that
had a great
nonsense.
team.
So
They
John,
did.
They was definitely
John
supposed to
Green
win
posed
twice.
a question
At least two.
also. He said he have a question: should Roberto Clemente's number be retired like Jackie Robinson's?
I think it should be. I think it should be.
I wouldn't have no problem with his number
think
being
it should be,
retired.
yeah.
got
Yeah, I mean, if
I
they
wouldn't
do
have
it,
no
they
problem.
do it. I mean,
I still feel like we ain't got enough juice. To,
No, we don't.
no, we ain't got
No, we don't.
They probably said,
No, we
who?
don't.
Who
No,
y'all?
He was an iconic player though.
Right.
I've always
And the
felt
way he died.
right,
And
and
right,
the way he
right.
died.
I've always felt that the Hall of Fame should be judged by the players anyway, not these poll writers and reporters and stuff. You know, the
Well,
players
that's-
should vote each other.
That's a good point.
Yeah, man.
That's a
Well,
good. What you gonna
Because
say?
look,
Tom?
They retired Thurman on Munch's number.
Thurman Munson.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
His number?
Yeah.
I believe his
might
number.
be.
It
What do
is,
you-
right?
what do
Who
you
you
Yeah.
talking about? What team?
18.
18, I
Talking about the
think.
Yankees?
Oh, 15. Yes.
Yeah, Yankees. Yeah,
Nobody else is wearing that number.
Nobody-
yeah. Nobody's
He's
wearing
not gonna
that.
wear that number.
Yeah,
His number should be retired.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe that.
And he probably would have been in the Hall of Fame if
the
he had
Yankees got a
survived
lot
that.
of numbers retired. So
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they
got
do.
too many.
Well, they had all
Running
those
out of
lower
numbers.
numbers.
right.
In the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
That's
don't
why
think they got
Judge
no
is
more.
99.
right.
Yeah, they ain't got no more low numbers. I think everybody who had the low
Yeah, I
numbers
think
retired.
anything from 1
Single
to
digit.
10 is gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
And speaking of that, now New York is on their longest drought of not winning no championships right now.
Yeah, the Rangers lost. They pissing me off.
We on 12
That's it.
years, I
It's
think.
like, yo,
12 or
they-
13, 12 or 14.
Don't worry
years.
about it. The Yankees will take care of that this year.
I hope so.
Time will tell.
I
Or the
hope so.
Liberty.
I just knew the Rangers were gonna make the championship.
I
man.
thought so
I just
too.
knew
But
it.
the Panthers are good. They
Panthers
was
is a
in the
tough-
finals last
Yeah,
year.
Panthers is a tough team.
Right.
Very tough. But I just thought we.
You know, the other Dallas team lost yesterday.
They lost, right?
They got knocked
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, they got knocked out.
It's tough, man.
My brother's the happiest man in the world because of that. He can't stand. He lives in Dallas and he can't stand none of them guys.
No
None of the hockey team.
Nothing.
Oh no,
from
nothing. Dallas.
Texas.
basketball either.
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
Cowboys?
Oh wow.
Nothing. Oh,
The whole
forget
state?
He's a Giant fan.
Oh wow. And he's in Texas.
He's been there 30 years.
Oh,
He-
okay.
He just hates Texas as far as sports. Everything else he
So,
loves about it. But he
John
will not
Green
root for
said
none of
there's
the
a
sports
petition
teams.
out there.
Well,
to
the
do
Texas
that.
Rangers
But
won back
according
last
to
year, right?
reports, it's being blocked.
You
by
see
Rachel
that?
Robinson.
I saw that. Yeah.
Really? By Rachel blocking for Clemente?
Wow.
Right. Well, maybe
What
she
happened?
just think that there's a petition out there to
That's
do
what
that,
John
but
Green
according
said.
to reports, it's being blocked by Rachel Robinson.
Wow.
And
I
she's
want
100
100
years old.
102, 101,
she's up-
102.
Why would she
yeah.
do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe she just want the shine to be on Jackie. And
I
you
don't
know,
know. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
we speculating, but again, you know, things are just funny. Like when Jackie Robinson broke color barriers.
Right,
stuff
and what
like
he
that.
had to go through to get in,
But
you would
then-
think she would be more
Right.
sympathetic to
But
that. You know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
people get things.
But they're
twisted
saying
because-
it's not the wife, it's the daughter.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Who's
so
trying
did
to
you get that,
block it?
John? It might be Rachel Robinson the second.
Sharon Robinson.
Okay, Sharon Robinson. Said correct.
Well,
She
how
said
can
the honor should remain for her father only.
Yeah, she twisted.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it
And
can't be,
no
but,
disrespect to her.
nah.
She's saying that he was not he broke through for African Americans and Latinos, so he
Well-
it's like they was able to get in because of him too. So
Well,
she
I mean,
just thinks it would dilute the original purpose of
It ain't gonna
Having
dilute.
his fathers.
It ain't gonna dilute Jackie Robinson.
right. I mean, well, he kicked the doors in, but like again, this dude, he was a great humanitarian and he did a lot of good things and whatnot, and he was trying to help out. So
I don't think she should have that much juice.
No
Power,
she shouldn't,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she.
And
should have
his
that much.
his numbers retired in every franchise, every stadium.
They have a
That's-
certain
that's not-
day,
That's not enough though.
right?
no, it's retired all the time.
It's retired
Yeah,
all the
nobody
time. Oh, the
can wear
number,
that
right? The
jersey.
number,
Right.
Mariano
No
was
team,
the
right.
last
no
one.
team
My
can
bad.
wear that.
Yeah.
but we talking about Roberto now.
No, I understand that, but I'm
Well,
just
that's what
saying,
I'm
like,
so
this-
like he's saying, how much does she want?
Right,
Nobody could wear his number on no team. She should be satisfied with that.
right.
You know,
Well,
it's
she
unanimously
probably around-
retired, not
What was
just by the team.
Clemente's number?
21.
21.
So
Yeah.
man, well,
Half
I mean,
of 40.
half
well,
of
if
40
you
was
think
right.
about
Had a
it,
cannon on too.
and you think about it, though, maybe Pittsburgh. Like, I'm not advocating for it not to be retired, but shucks. Like you said, the Yankees got all their lower digits retired. Soon they have to go to 3 digits, and then so like again when people was making statements and stuff like that, when Muhammad Ali and them was making statements, Jackie Robinson didn't stand with them. He was like saying, you should do the right thing, and people do that. So like I was just thinking, like Kareem, people say that he say a lot of suspect things. So like, i.e., when Kyrie was saying something about the shot, Kareem
He
was
said
like,
something. He said
"Yeah,
something.
he should take the shot."
Yeah. He's-
And guess what? Kareem, he was wrong.
You can't tell nobody what to
No,
put in their
you
body.
can't.
You can't tell nobody what to
You
put in their body.
You can't.
That is not your right. That's something completely different.
Right. So I mean,
I had to chuckle a little bit when you talk about when they all got together, when they was back in Ali, and they told, I don't know if you heard the story, they asked OJ to come to be a
Right.
part of that. He said, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
But see,
No, they
and I understand that because if
And he
you're doing
was.
commercials and a lot
You
of that
ain't-
stuff,
people ain't letting you mess
You
with their
can't.
money because
No, you
Mike
can't.
wasn't there.
Right.
Mike didn't do
And-
that either.
Michael Jordan, same
Right.
exact,
Mike didn't
same
do that.
exact thing.
He
I'm
wasn't-
not getting
He
involved
let
with
nothing,
that.
you didn't get the
I'm
political
getting
part
paid
of it.
over here.
Yo,
Right.
he-
I'm gonna stay right in the
his
middle.
bottom
and
line
stay
was his
silent.
pocket.
but
Yeah.
I'm
Mike
not
didn't
saying
wear
nothing.
Jordans
They-
too.
They asked him who he voted for. He said Air Jordan.
You see?
He ain't trying to vote for nobody.
Yeah,
So
right.
they,
Yeah, I know
John
you're talking
Green
about.
also had the only single
And he
digit
voted
left
for
on
Trump.
the Yankees is 0.
Here's Donald
Okay.
And what you
$1
call
million.
it, Strowman used
But
that
I'm not
number
gonna
right now.
sign
Well,
Michael
zero?
Jordan.
Zero.
I'm gonna sign it
Oh, really? Okay.
anonymous donor.
Right. See, You can't get involved with. I mean, you can,
Yeah, you
but
can.
in
gotta
some
be
ways it
prepared.
can
You
affect you.
You got
gotta
to
be-
be prepared for the
Right,
repercussions.
Exactly. There you
Exactly.
go.
So
Hit it right in the head.
You know,
Proud of
and,
you, Mongo.
and you gotta
Sometimes,
watch
you
who you
Yeah, I
talk
know.
about
I throw a
certain
gem.
ethnic groups and whatnot.
Yeah,
You
for
gotta
sure.
be careful, man,
Absolutely.
because it
So,
can affect you.
Well, and again, as we was talking about the whole thing, like with the Caitlin Clark situation, and everything. For us,
Mhm.
you got to be double careful
Right,
because they'll strip you in a heartbeat
in a minute.
before they're stripped down.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is.
and it's funny. Look
Yeah.
at what's his name? They took the
what's his name?
Heisman from him.
Oh,
The running back from
And he
USC.
just got it back
Yeah, he ain't got it back
after all this time.
after all this time.
Yeah.
When the NCAA admitted
the
and they
NIL.
right
So because of that,
yeah.
he got it back.
now he got it back.
But they never took it. He just didn't recognize him. He always had his trophy.
I thought they took.
No,
it.
they
No,
took
they
the
didn't
trophy.
take it.
I thought
They
they
said they
took the
took it.
trophy.
Yeah, they did.
I
I
read
thought
somewhere
they
that
took
they
it.
didn't actually
Really?
physically took it. They
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't recognize it.
Reggie Bush.
but yeah,
Reggie Bush.
Oh, the way they were
Thank
saying
you,
they
John
stripped him of
Green.
it. They took it from him.
Did
That's
they
the one I
take the
told.
trophy from him, or was it just
They
not
said
recognized?
They said they took it.
I
from
thought
him.
they took it too.
Yeah, that's
I
what they
could
kept
be
saying.
wrong.
He had to return it.
Yo, look that up,
what?
man. What? You ain't even paying
Look,
attention.
watch this.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Kind
Yo,
of phone
you're supposed to be on
No,
this, man.
I knew who he was talking about.
No, why your phone ain't out?
Mr. Kardashian.
For real, like you can say that about a lot of guys. A lot of
Yeah,
guys
that's
and
true.
shit with her.
But he was one of the first.
Kardashian.
Huh?
He was one of the first. Reggie Bush. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had her.
Right.
A lot of guys have
She had
that shit.
everybody.
Remember, she got married. What's the dude that was with the
On the
Nets?
Nets, the light skinned dude.
Christy?
Is
No,
he,
not Christy.
is he mixed?
Yeah, Christy, right?
Yeah.
Was it Christy?
Chris
No.
Humphreys.
Humphrey. Chris
Chris
Humphrey.
Humphrey.
Right.
Chris
The
Humphrey.
They was
light-skinned
married for a
dude.
minute.
That light skin.
She had
Right,
them all.
Chris Humphreys.
Because a lot of people thought he was mixed.
I think he is.
He could be down
Mixed
the line.
up.
Yeah. Well, he had a
Decent
he was
game.
decent
Great
rebounder.
rebounder.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
rebounder.
After that situation,
Never heard of
it
him.
went
Right.
right down. It went
Right.
downhill after
Yeah,
that.
she drained him.
She
Oh
ruined
my
him.
God.
Right.
Jesus, big time.
I think she had her own money.
She did got her own.
Now I'm
money.
not talking about
Oh,
draining the money.
no,
I'm
not-
talking about
yeah.
physically.
Oh, okay, I understand.
She don't need his money.
Not-
She
you
got
know,
more money than him.
You know, she one of the early basketball wives.
For real. Jesus, man.
Her sister too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of them.
I don't know if you seen her recent. She looked
She
like
Yeah,
almost
the two.
ruined Tristan Thompson.
she looked
Yeah.
like trash right now.
Who?
Who we talking about?
Oh yeah,
She looked-
Kardashian?
She looked like trash.
Yeah, but there's six
It's
of
too
them.
much work.
They be having too much
She
surgery,
was
man.
right. She was okay when she was.
Chloe.
They always okay
No,
when
you
they
talking
don't have
No, the
nothing.
main
Not
one.
Chloe.
You talking about
That's
Kim?
Kim.
She
You
looked
talking
like
about
Kanye
trash.
West wife.
Yeah.
She looked like
Former
trash.
one.
Former, yeah.
Yeah, well.
But they do too much
Formerly
work.
known as. Oh, that's
Looked like
crazy.
trash.
They don't need to do any work.
Yo, I got
No,
some.
they all rich. They all got their own money.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they got
definitely.
more money than most of them basketball guys.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
They sister is a billionaire.
And their
All
father
of
was
them got money.
their father was one of
Every
the lawyers
single
on
one of them.
OJ's
Right.
trial.
OJ,
That's
right.
how they got their shine. That's when they started getting their shine.
No, they got the
Right after
shine.
the OJ
They got the
stuff.
shine because of that tape.
Well,
She got that
well,
shine because of
she,
that tape.
she
Right.
came out with Paris Hilton.
What
She was
tape you
Paris
talking about?
Hilton's
Never
friend.
mind.
Look it up, son.
He talking about the
Never mind.
Come on, OJ tried.
Moesha's brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Ray J.
Ray J. Yeah.
That's what he talking about.
Yeah.
But she blew up with Paris Hilton, and then it went, and then she really blew up
Right.
with
Yeah, somewhere.
yeah.
And where's
They were
Paris?
socialites.
Where's Paris Hilton now?
She's actually I seen her in a commercial recently.
Oh, yeah?
She's actually older, look more mature now.
Really? She gained some weight?
Nah, she's still
Skinny? Yeah.
She look alright though. She ain't she don't look like she did any work.
She don't,
Surgical.
Oh,
She
okay.
ain't-
don't
she ain't-
have
she
it.
ain't hurt
Right,
for no
that's what
money.
I'm
Oh,
saying.
no,
They
not at all.
inherit money. They don't
Not
have
at
to
all.
do work.
They ain't
No, I'm
get
talking about
a lot of money.
That
Surgery.
Hilton
Oh,
name
surgery.
goes a long way.
You ain't
She
lying
ain't no
about
work.
that.
So what'd you say, sir?
That Hilton name goes a long way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Big time.
Definitely.
Hey, Coach Kurt has some
Hell, they
questions.
might
I
have
got
more
some
money than
trivia.
Kardashians.
I got some trivia.
That's true.
All right.
Okay, we recognize as Jackie Robinson as the first black player in Major League Baseball. Came in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Does anybody know the first black player in the American League?
Larry Doby.
Very good, David.
Hold on,
Also-
what did he say? I didn't even hear the
Larry-
question.
Larry
The first-
Doby.
black player
Play in the American League.
Oh,
Was
And
Larry
he
Doby.
played for Cleveland.
He played
Yes.
for Cleveland. Also
He's
came in
Indians.
like a couple of months after.
right,
Yeah.
right,
After that.
right.
And you know, well, not
Good job,
not
Dave.
for nothing, but yeah, so in the baseball guys. And a basketball guy, occasionally a football guy, and that's why we're here. But you know, not for nothing.
Now we know why he's here. We was trying to figure that one out, Dave.
I just thought that I'd bring a couple of guys together.
I just thought it's because you knew some guys.
I do know some guys, but you know,
That knows some
which
guys.
is
know
funny.
some guys.
Yeah.
I
You
still
know
feel
guys.
like I was bamboozled. I came and visited one day, and they
And you
threw it. They
never
told
left.
me
You
they were
never
to sit
left.
here and talk, and they never let me. They said you got to come back the next week. I've been coming back ever since.
You know that happened to me
Just when
too.
you get ready to leave,
No, that didn't
That's
happen
what
to
it
you.
takes.
You just came in and stayed. You like that puppy dog that don't leave after we feed you.
Yeah, right.
Gave him a few marble cakes and he was done. Now we can't get rid of him.
he was fishing online. We had a good conversation. He said, man, I enjoy these guys. He said, I know what this team needs. They need a guy like me.
I go away and come back, and y'all just let anybody in.
Sorry, Todd. I
You know what I'm
apologize.
Y'all
I'm
just
gonna
let
apologize for
anybody-
everybody. I'm sorry, Todd.
and he need a ride too.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Oh, that's right. My bad. I'm sorry, driver.
shout out to D Gores.
What's up, guys?
No,
Yeah, that too. We can
Oh,
blame Gauze.
Disappeared
But it's funny how he stepped in and Gauze disappeared.
right
So
after
what's up with that?
Gauze
Anybody
said
seen
he-
Gauze?
Gores said, yeah, I told the Gores.
Oh.
Gores said he
I was
said,
wondering.
man, I got time for this nonsense. I ain't going to Brooklyn. Let the
Oh,
Magnificent
man.
bring him back.
That dude lived too
Oh,
far,
man.
man. He said, man,
Yeah,
live
I'm
from
not
my own
proud of him.
neighborhood and shit.
I don't
man.
understand why it take 10 years to buy a car. It's a million cars out here. I don't
And
understand.
he going all out of state.
You
and
know,
everything.
listen,
Yo, I'm
listen,
going to
listen.
Connecticut
Wait,
tomorrow.
wait. Go ahead, Monk. 'Cause I'm
I'm
gonna give you the answer.
I'm expecting the wives to text right now and hold me down.
A what? What kind of
He
text?
said the wives. But I already told him my wife told me to get on his case. So and Todd, the answer why he ain't get a car, he like buying your dinners. So
Yeah.
as long as he's paying for your dinner, you
Yo,
all right.
say, yo, I got you.
I got you.
man.
I
Alright,
got
so-
you.
Yo, that's funny.
The mistake you making is you not ordering salmon. You gotta start ordering salmon everywhere you go.
He'll get a car,
You'll
right?
get a car next week.
Stop going the cheap way out,
You
right?
still- exactly. You can't keep ordering 2 slices of pizza.
I hear you.
Listen. It's not.
You
listen,
gotta look for the steak on
listen,
the menu.
Yeah, there you go.
Listen, the check came in the mail today.
Oh, that's what it was?
So today
Oh, so
I'm
today-
good.
So you could
Today is good.
Today I'm good. He can't harm me. He can't put a dent in me.
All right, so
That's
listen.
funny, man. Yeah.
So listen. So that's
Yo, check this out. I got a number for Uber if that's the case. Todd can't hurt you.
Speed down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try Uber.
All right.
It might be cheaper than that
All right.
steak dinner.
All right, Joe. So check this out. We are in the first hour of First Stop to the Next Stop. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kurt, Serge the Sports Star, Slick the Relic.
The living fossil.
He don't even know who he
You
is.
know,
And
I
Todd the
got-
Magnificent.
You didn't give everybody. I thought you.
So,
Forget it. Forget
all
it.
right,
forget
so
Yo, y'all guys.
we gotta check in. So, all right, Joe. So the
What
phone
that-
lines is open.
Yo,
The
you know
number
what?
is
You know what?
516-206-0711. We just here
Christ.
kicking it, but let us know who you like. Championship game start on Thursday, NBA. Who you like, Boston or Dallas? Again, phone lines open, 516-206-0711. And why do you like Boston? Or why do you like the Mavericks? Call us up.
I
Let
like
us
the
know what's cracking.
uniforms.
So anyway, back to that. So my friend, she's in North Carolina. She's a huge Giant fan. Her and her twin sister. Shout out to Yvonne and Yvette. So, you know, I always know a guy. But with that being said, talk to us. Hello. We
What's
know
up,
that.
John?
Hey,
How you been,
John?
John?
Mr. Green, what up?
Long time no hear, bro. That's all right. Was the game good? Okay.
I ain't mad at you.
Nothing wrong with that.
So who do you like in the yes.
Okay. And 7? Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
So is the
Interesting.
format 2-3-2
No, they
They
don't do
stop
that.
that. Stop that.
correct?
Yeah,
All
they
right.
don't do that no more.
I just see how sharp it was.
2-2-1-1-1.
Why y'all here?
You treating me like an intern?
No.
Let me find out.
Basically,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You rubbing
No,
off? You rubbing off on him?
You asked. You like
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I can't stand
Oh,
him.
that
Yeah.
dude. Oh,
Can't
I
stand
don't
him.
like him.
No, I don't pay attention to him. I
not
did.
even-
Oh, well, that I believe that too.
That she won't succeed? He said,
and the gay players?
but
She's
he's
straight.
saying that they won't succeed. She won't succeed. Between the black man and the gay player. I know you
agree
don't.
with that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
well,
But I don't.
but like, how many things
Say it
does
again?
anybody agree with Jason Whitlock?
Yeah,
What do you agree? Well, when he say anything,
I can't
No,
agree.
what he said about three? Can I say three? What?
He said
Oh, you did?
say that again.
There you go. It says it. It says it
And
right there.
He just says anything.
So who are the 3 players?
Anyway.
Like he named off 3 players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah, they are. Even
Oh,
though
we know they are. They
Even-
out there. We know they
Right.
are. But at the same time, he.
yeah,
Yeah, she had a bad game. Well, we
we
was talking
talked-
about that
yeah,
earlier.
yeah, Ty, you said that earlier.
Yeah, the coach got to go. We said we was talking
Yeah.
about that earlier. Yeah,
You about to lose your job.
yeah, she's done. Yeah, we was talking about that. Earlier.
it looked that way.
No, she won't be there long.
They
You
got a lot more talent than what they're looking
Right.
like for real.
Because
You
she
think
got,
As a star,
she's a player, and she got her looking lost out there. They don't even use her right. They got her looking lost out there.
Well, I think the ball should be in her hands more often because a lot of times I see some of the other girls got the ball and she coming across pick. They ain't even looking at her.
Yeah,
They
it's,
look the other way.
right.
Yes. Yes. Right.
She will do well.
She'll
She
be-
just
a
it's her
matter of
first
time,
year.
right.
Her body's not developed yet. She
Right.
got to get stronger.
Right.
She got to learn the league, and once she does that, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. She's a player. No. The girl, the veterans of the league told her it's not going to be as easy as you think.
Right.
They told her that. She's learning that. But she'll be no,
They-
they weren't.
they
No, they
definitely
weren't.
did,
No,
yeah.
they weren't.
Yeah. You ain't dominating. You know, she'll be a good
She'll
player.
be all right down the line. She'll be all right.
And right. And remember, it wasn't much longer time. The college season ended, and
Yeah.
then the training camp started.
That too.
It's like right away.
Right.
Yeah, that too.
Right. Wasn't it?
Right. Yeah,
To adjust.
yeah,
That's
right.
true.
she'll be all right. I'm not worried about her. She got too much talent not to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Too much talent.
I do think we
It
need
all
to be in
boils
her
down
hand.
to the coaching.
Yeah.
Right.
They gotta bring somebody in to be able to.
Now,
Correct.
now you look at her player that's on the on Vegas, the
Okay.
girl Martin.
Right.
She's playing very well for them.
Right. She is.
And look and you see who the coach is.
well, yeah.
Now imagine if Caitlin Clark was on that team.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be shining right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it starts from the top. And that coach gotta go. That coach gotta go. And they're gonna have to make
That
changes.
coach there last year? Was she there last year? No, it's the first year too.
I'm not
Really?
sure.
Yeah.
Because they was in last place. They might have got fired and started
Maybe.
all over.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
40
John,
game
help
season.
us out. So, why is it that you said that you see Boston in 6, but if Luka and Kyrie start wreaking havoc, it could be Dallas in 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like,
Right.
Oh. And don't forget the number 1 pick, the guy, the kid Lively.
Mm.
He's excellent. He's excellent. Right. Oh yeah.
right.
Oh
Definitely
yes.
right about that.
You
Without,
can see
without
the
a doubt.
difference.
And that makes a good argument for Jason Kidd being probably coach of the year. But you know, honestly, right? Would say is Mark Cuban? Did Mark Cuban sell
Yes, he did.
the whole entire team or
The
did he
majority.
keep a
Right.
portion of it?
But he still has it. He still got a
He
major
got some,
say.
but the majority. He's not the majority no more.
But he's
Should have. Yeah.
Yeah, they should think about if he bring a chip there. They should think about
They
it.
should.
Right.
First player, the well, no, he won't be the first to play for a championship coach because what Bill Russell was.
yeah.
He
Yo,
won't be.
let me ask you a question. When I'm trying to think of the guy that was on the Lakers, the coach of the Lakers. Wasn't Jason Kidd on the staff? On
He
the
did.
Lakers?
He was for a minute.
Right. And there was
Yes,
another
assistant coach.
former head coach that was
Yeah.
on the staff too.
Yeah, he was. He was. I can't think of the other guy.
I'm trying to remember the other coach.
Fizdale.
Oh, the guy the guy that was on Memphis. Wasn't he there too? They used to be the
Now how?
wasn't he there too?
I thought Fizdale was there.
Fizdale was there.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about Lionel Hollins, assistant coach there too.
he might have been.
That's
He's
supposed to be up on this
I
stuff.
don't.
You got a phone, man.
Me and Lionel don't get along.
I know Jason Kidd was a
Coach. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you right about
But
that.
I
remember
thought he was
Hollins.
going to get the head job.
I thought he was too.
I thought, and then I think but
That
I
was
think he
that
signed
was when
with
they won the bubble, right?
But I think he signed with Dallas. Yes, I think he signed with Dallas first
Okay.
before they had a chance. The Lakers before that's when they got the guy they just fired.
Frank Vogel.
I would love to
Frank
see.
Vogel.
Yeah, I would love to see what's going to happen with your team if they sign JJ Redick and it don't work out for them this year. What's going to happen? What they going to say?
And he's not going to get
Well,
1 year.
it'll be the end of LeBron. He could-
I don't
Hey.
think he's going to get 1 year.
No, he's going to get more than. Well, they shoot. What's they? Ham had more.
The
No, you-
Lakers.
Like they
Thinking about it,
they think
coach.
about.
Favorite?
They don't want to pay to get a top veteran coach. They don't want to pay
But
that
see, then
money.
we get into recycling coaches.
Right. That's the whole thing. Oh, the veterans. They get
Why not?
They friends in LeBron.
About to say, I won't be. It won't be. It won't. I'll be surprised.
Well-
I won't be surprised if LeBron wound up being a
Well,
coach.
that's what they. That's but he can't technically be a player coach. It
No,
don't allow that no more.
I'm talking about
So-
after he leaves.
But so, all right, pay attention. So the best way for it to happen
Uh-huh.
is for him to put somebody in there that's gonna listen to him. All right, LeBron, what you want? Yo, we gonna
Wait,
do-
where you want the ball?
I
Right.
believe I said this last week. I'm tired of him.
Yeah, you did say.
Let's move on.
Hmm.
Once he becomes the coach,
They still making money. They're still making money.
They're not gonna- they're not gonna-
I still think. Thank you,
Appreciate
brother,
you,
man.
Thanks a lot, John.
Thank you, brother. You
All
too,
right,
man.
take
Thank
care.
you.
I don't talk about that subject. Now. I'm
You
done with it.
You just never finished your trivia question.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that
I'm
right.
sorry.
That's okay.
Before though,
Go ahead.
I was saying I was saying that I was getting inquiries about the Giants and
Oh.
Philly for October 20th, and pretty much all the local teams except for the Giants is somebody I have a connect with, but the Giants is one team that I don't have a connection with for tickets. So if y'all know somebody,
Go about the Jets.
I got a Jeanette.
Yeah, I know
Jet
you do.
Connect,
Right.
but they don't intertwine.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you.
All
Saying.
right. So, but if you know somebody that knows somebody that got Giant tickets, let me know.
I got Giant ticket.
There you go.
Okay.
So back to the trivia.
Okay, here we go. Who was the first black player to play in the NBA? Anybody know?
Wow.
Maurice.
Oh.
Let's
I think
go.
the guy's name.
So you
Ghana
said
Celtics.
The guy's name was Cooper, I think.
Yes.
No,
Was it?
No.
Did he play for the Celtics?
no,
Played for
Did?
the Knicks,
no, he
didn't
did
he?
not. He played for the Syracuse Nationals.
Maurice Stokes wasn't it?
Oh.
I got his face.
Syracuse.
And he played for the Pistons and he played for the Washington Capitals.
Dave
Sweetwater.
Bing.
Sweetwater.
Clifton?
Who?
No, he played for the Knicks.
No.
Dave
no.
Bing was too. He wasn't born.
I
He was
thought
he
the
was young.
Celtics. Well, he was the first black
Yeah, I
player
thought
on
it
the
was.
Celtics.
I thought he. Yeah,
Maybe
it might
not
have
in the
been that
league,
guy
Right,
Cooper.
right.
but the first black player on the Celtics.
Played the
Yeah.
Celtics. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't him.
The guy, I don't know who.
Y'all, if I say the name,
I
y'all
gotta
would probably
know the
say
name.
you would know the name, but
I got his face and everything.
Yeah.
I just can't remember his name.
you don't know that. I thought you know basketball.
Oh,
Well,
He said it.
I said a little bit about
Hey,
that.
I didn't hear
Now you
he
that
got
one.
took
me
him too
backpedaling.
far back, man. He took it.
Ain't that far back.
So how long did he play?
He played with 3 teams.
What
How
year? What
many
year was
years?
that? What year was it?
He came in 50.
Oh, 1950. Okay.
1950. Earl Lloyd.
Remember
Earl Lloyd
that.
was the
Earl
first
Lloyd.
guy. First black player in the NBA. Anybody know the first black player in the NFL?
I used to know that.
You used to know that? Really?
I knew all of those actually.
I remember
'Cause
Earl Lloyd.
I was curious to look him up.
Okay. You
I
don't
have
know
no
the,
clue.
I don't know.
you had no
now.
clue, right? It was 2 guys, but check this out. It was 2 guys. They came in the same year. Fritz Pollard, Bobby Marshall. They
Well-
came in the same year. And Pollard also became a head coach.
I remember Fritz Pollard. That
But-
name's very
But
familiar.
but he got let go that year after that. Then the NFL, the owners got together and said they wasn't letting any more black players come in from 1920 to 1946.
No more black players.
No more black players. After 1946, 4 guys came in: Kenny Washington, Woody Strode, Marlon Monty, who a lot of us probably might have heard of, and Bill Willis. Those 4 guys came in 1946.
Straight NFL.
So the owners they
plantation boy, all these owners,
colluded
bro.
together to not let these guys come in.
That's why I said let the players take all their money.
Right.
I don't care how much money they make a year. Take it all from these.
Now
owners.
the first
So I'm quite sure that none of these owners from back then, maybe
still alive.
right, or
Probably
maybe
not
some-
then. Probably not.
Maybe they might have
They
passed
still-
it on through.
They're
all,
still in the family,
all these
though.
owners still got that plantation
Yes, they do.
mentality.
It's still in the
In
family.
every
though.
sport. They
You
still
right about
do.
that.
Yeah,
I
that's why
agree with that.
Kaepernick
Get
was,
that money.
was blacklisted.
And he ain't the only one. Because
Yeah, definitely.
Does anybody know the first black player in the NHL? Probably not.
Right.
Yeah. Came in 1958. Name was Willie O'Ree.
Willie, yeah, okay.
You remember old
Fast
Willie, right?
Willie. Fast Willie.
For the Boston Bruins of all teams.
Of
you
all
know,
Right.
teams, look
of
at
all
that.
teams.
Well, again, in Boston they have more interracial couples than you would.
That's what I heard.
When the
In
highest-
Boston,
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I know they got a lot in Ohio.
I heard Boston.
They do.
I heard
Boston.
Boston had the most interracial couples. I heard that too.
They up
Wow.
there.
You know. I wouldn't
think
move
that,
there.
right?
I wouldn't move there.
Those
but-
were some brain twisted questions, Coach Kirk.
Yes, I try.
Yes, don't try so hard.
I
Yeah,
try.
he come with some easier stuff next week.
I try. I work on it.
And Serge ain't getting nothing. Todd ain't getting nothing. John
I knew the
Green
guy
done-
Earl Lloyd. I didn't know
John
he was the
Green done
first.
hung
Yeah,
up
I
the
didn't-
phone.
I thought y'all would get
I know
Earl
that.
Lloyd. I thought y'all would get Earl Lloyd. I thought y'all would get that.
How many points did he average? Did he get playing time?
But he got some. He got some.
I don't remember.
That was before your time.
Black and white TV.
Well, it was before you.
For
were
sure.
Yeah, way before.
What would you say? Okay. Most hated city for you.
Sports City or just
Yeah,
City?
Sports
period?
City.
That's easy for me.
Boston?
That's what-
Oh,
Dallas, yeah.
Dallas. Okay.
Go ahead,
Well,
Fossil.
go ahead.
I'm gonna say the Cowboys, Dallas too.
Dallas.
Man.
Okay. What about you, Sage?
I think Philadelphia is more hated than.
Oh, this
Dallas.
individual or
Right.
this is
Individual.
yeah, for me
Who else did
individual.
he ask?
No, because he said he thinks it's Philly. He said he thinks.
So he said that's
Well,
it.
he's speaking for
because
himself.
It's
Who's in between?
baseball. No, it's baseball, basketball, and football. They're more hated for all three of them than almost everybody else in the league, because they're the only one of the few teams that got three teams like that
Right.
people can hate like
I'm
that.
shocked
Right, but who
at
you
that.
And
hate?
not a- and New Yorkers
I would
hate
say
Philadelphia.
Boston.
Me too.
Yeah, but who do you hate?
I would
Oh,
say
they
Boston.
actually-
They're asking
I
individuals.
gonna
I
say
thought he
Boston.
said which one was the most hated, not who I hate the most.
No.
That's easy.
Well, that's what we asked them too.
Yeah, we asked
Oh,
them
you asked
individually.
what team
Right,
you
'cause I would've
hate
said
the
Philly.
most?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. It's Boston.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, welcome to the
Come,
side.
come here, come, my friend.
Actually, no. It's a tie between Boston and half of New York.
Yeah, well, I don't like New York neither.
What, the team that play in
I like
Manhattan?
my Yankees.
Yeah, the ones that play in Manhattan and in Queens,
Oh, my
and
God.
where's the football? Oh, and the one that share the
Well,
stadium
you ain't
with
moving to the
Jets.
Bronx.
Well, who's the team that you like?
Who's
I ain't
who's
moving to the
he
Bronx,
saying
but that don't mean I got a root
Who's
for
the
'em.
team you like? Who's the team that you like to see lose the most?
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas.
Right, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Dallas
And the
Cowboys.
Knicks.
I can't stand it.
The
Well, I
Knicks.
ain't never saying that.
The Knicks and
The
the
Knicks
Mets.
and the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
I
More
got-
the
You said
Cowboys.
the Knicks and the Mets?
I rooted
Cowboys.
for Boston Red Sox against the Mets. That's how bad I hate the Mets.
Yeah, that's
I rooted
bad.
for Boston.
That's bad.
What's wrong with you?
That's bad.
I can't stand the
What
Mets.
they do to
That's
you, man?
bad.
He might not have
They,
to like.
they left
Cleon.
Cleon Jones out to hang because he was in a van with some white lady. Come on now. Ever since then, I didn't like them.
Oh,
I
ever
didn't
since
like them
then?
before that.
You didn't like them before that?
No, because I know that as bad as the Yankees' reputation was, the Mets was undercover racist.
But wasn't the Mets? Wait a minute. Wasn't the
true.
Yankees the last team to get black people on there?
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
okay.
we changed that whole philosophy,
Oh, that's what it
and
was.
the Mets still ain't changed it.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Oh,
Who's the black player on the Mets right now?
the black player?
I
I can't even name one.
That
I
guy, is he black?
Who?
The
Name to give it.
outfielder.
Name to give it an M.
No, he's
Sterling
Latin.
Marte.
He's
Yeah.
Latino.
No, he's
Latino.
Latino.
Oh.
Yeah, that
He
don't
black
count.
to me.
I thought it was Taylor.
Yeah, we gonna.
I
He
thought
black
it
to
was
me.
that kid Taylor, but I haven't really got a close look at him and whatnot. You know, I
Is
thought,
he on the team?
yeah, he's on the team. He's a reserve outfielder.
Oh,
I thought it was him, but he's like light
Yeah,
skinned, but I'm not
they
sure.
got
if
a
he's-
bad reputation.
Yeah, they do.
of
I'm not.
treating black
You know,
players.
I'm a Met fan, but they do got a bad
Black,
reputation.
bad
I can't.
reputation.
I can't hide from that.
Yeah.
but I can't. I'm going from the time that I remember baseball.
Right.
Right.
Anything that happened before that, it was all racist, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But after from the time that
The
I've been
time I was a
following,
Met fan when Cleon
always
Jones and
Preston
Tommy
Howard.
Agee
Oh yeah.
and
I
them
had-
played.
I had-
That's
Well, I
when
was
I
a
liked
Met
the
fan
team,
back.
so I
You know,
was
back
Right, that's
then,
when I
you know.
liked the Mets. Tom Seaver, Cleon Jones, Tommy Agee.
Right.
That's when I knew the Mets. And then Willie came for a minute. That's how far back I got.
Willie came. He was a relic.
Yeah, he was.
a living fossil.
Yeah, he definitely was.
He was a relic. I remember
So-
we went to the game and we was grabbing him. He was like, "Please, let me go." Like, Willie Mays.
Y'all heard him?
Yeah, it was hurting him. He was 80 years old. Then.
Yeah, he was in bed. He was running in between first and second, getting thrown out. I was like, what is he doing? Oh, thank God. That's because that was the first game my father took me to go see. My father was a big Leafs fan. He took me when he was with the Giants playing against the Mets. So I was like, oh man, I was in heaven, man. You know, go to a baseball game. Even though we sitting all up there, I didn't care. I'm in the stadium.
Right. You didn't care.
I
Right.
did not care.
That's how I felt in my first net game.
Yeah.
Like I always tell you, the Geo card.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
$6 seat. Looking down like, yo, I'm
It
in
was
here.
$2, bro. It wasn't no $6 back
It
then.
was $6.
$2 was a
No.
lot of money, man. Shit.
The seats were $6 with the Geo card. You get it for $3.
Right.
Half price,
It was
$3.
Right. The Geo
Go
card.
$3 to see a game, man.
Mhm.
That Geo card.
Oh,
Shucks, we was sitting down behind the basket for $14, you know,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah. I remember the red seats.
$14,
The red
you
seats.
I
I
ain't
remember
had
that.
that much
You
money
can't-
back then.
You can't
Shit.
get nothing for $14 in the stadium.
You can't even get food in
Right.
$14. You can't even pay cash. Everything got to be a
A
card
water's
now.
$14. Yeah,
Everything
everything
is
is
a card.
You can't. Yo, I made the
They owe
mistake.
money.
I was at the net game one day at the Barclays. My cousin. So I left my jacket on
Yeah.
the chair because I gotta wheel him in. He gotta use like a wheelchair, you know,
Mhm.
to be sitting in those seats that's accessible. So I go, yo, you want something? I go get something to the thing. I get all the way there. Take out my money. They like, we don't take. I said, you don't do what? Yeah, I had to go all the way back to my seat to get my
Get your
wallet out my
card.
jacket. Yo, he's like, yo, what? I said, I'll tell you when I come back. I'm tight, yo. Yo, I think I got a soda, no, a water, a
Mhm.
pretzel, and a beer. Paid like $37.
That's
I was
crazy.
like,
that sounds
what?
right.
Yeah. And they take the cup off when you buy
Yeah,
water. You don't get the top.
No, I
They
was
take
like-
it off and
I
you're
was
like,
like,
yeah.
what? $37 for a pretzel, a water, and a beer? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I gotta say that deal that he had, that's a sweet, that ticket thing he got. man.
Anything you get where you can eat all you want, you ain't got to pay. That's great.
Yeah,
Sweet deal. man.
I missed them
Yeah,
days.
that's a sweet deal. Man.
I missed them days,
all,
but
all the candy and popcorn you can eat, man. Oh my god.
Oh,
man.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
And water.
I was trying to take the chair out of there. It wouldn't come off. I was like, oh man, I'm taking everything.
Oh,
If
my
it
God.
ain't nailed down, I'm taking it.
That was a sweet deal. I can't argue with that.
That was, yeah. And they had a great season. Just the ride, you know, for 30 some odd games and
Mm.
just experience it like that. It was interesting. But let's talk about the heavyweight fight for a second.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that bum got knocked out.
I saw that fight.
I didn't
man.
even see it.
I saw it. It
I
came.
thought-
It
Yeah.
came on like the first fight came on at 2:00 in the afternoon. The fight didn't really come on till about 7.
When? What day?
Saturday.
No, I was
Saturday.
celebrating-
Saturday afternoon.
Celebrating
What
my
was that
son's
on?
birthday. That's what I remember.
Well, I I got
I
the
saw
hook
the
up.
knockout on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
I
saw the
I
clip.
got the
I
hook
saw it
up.
on my phone this morning.
Right.
I saw
It came on my
Saturday.
phone this morning.
I saw the clip.
I was like,
They
what?
were like,
Then I
this is the end of his career.
Yeah.
it's over.
He hit him, and he
It
slowed
looked like he
down.
turned around and was gonna say
Right.
something to
To
the
say
ref.
something,
Right.
And the guy clocked him again. He was
he
gone.
came right behind him
He's
and clocked him.
Like, what are you talking to the ref for? You better put your
Protect
hands up.
yourself at all times.
Yeah.
He was getting shots the whole,
Like, yo, ref,
whole
what's
fight.
going on? And he's like,
Oh,
boom.
he's
I
done.
just don't
Yeah,
understand what he be doing. And you throwing at that. You just like
Right.
you're
But he was
throwing it.
he wasn't
He's
a,
just going like this.
He's
he
not
was-
a boxer.
right. He wasn't a
He
he
never was.
like they said, he had, his daughter, I believe it was his daughter, wasn't doing well or something. So he decided to.
So what you get
take
in the
up-
ring for then?
No, that's what he's trying to make money, earn money.
Oh,
So-
that was
John Green
so-
said Chuck Cooper.
So based on that, he did well.
Hmm.
Like I think he grossed about 70, 80 million.
Wait for that fight?
No, all together.
Oh, all
So
together.
he should
Oh.
have money.
Right. He's definitely got the money now.
No,
But
he
he-
don't definitely had nothing.
No, I'm saying as far as
Earl Lloyd.
hitting that.
Yeah.
but
Late.
Yeah.
the thing about it is he blew the Joshua fight because that was going to be a big payday.
Yeah.
Right.
And he blew another fight. I forgot the other fight. It was 2 big fights he should have had. And
Joshua.
It's not happening.
Well, Joshua too. He's
He
another
No, it
was
was Joshua too because he lost to
But he
Ruiz.
lost to
Right.
Fury.
Right.
He would
Right.
have fought Joshua after that.
Right.
He lost.
Right. He lost. Right.
Right.
Exactly. He lost
But
the
then
Fury
it was
fight.
All 3 of them. Didn't he have
So-
a draw the first fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the fights was a draw. Was the first one?
Yeah. Yeah.
The first one was a draw.
And then he
But
lost
they
the
said he
second
should have
fight.
won because
Right.
he knocked Fury down
Right.
twice.
But Fury
Right.
got up.
But
Right.
Fury got up,
he should- yeah. And yeah, that's what it is now. So
he
it's
ain't been
like,
right since that first
yeah,
fight.
he been right since that knockout.
Since the first fight.
He's been right.
I
Can't get right.
disagree.
And this dude was 6'6", 280.
Yeah, he was a big
Yeah,
dude.
he
That
He had like
dude is-
60 pounds on him, man.
Yeah, that dude is big, yo.
Yeah.
He got 22. He had 21 knockouts before that.
He ain't
I'm just
fought
saying.
nobody.
You know what's so funny?
What's his name?
Shane
Zhang Zhang.
Yes.
Zhang.
Yeah, okay.
He got a gut like me.
ZH.
You might as well say Mark Smith for all I care.
Well, you know what? Because I'm looking
Jesus
at it,
Christ.
and I'm looking at all the British. I'm looking at all of these
He's a
Euro
bum.
fighters, and it's like, okay, so this is what it takes to beat the American fighters, like Lennox Lewis, Tyson Fury, and now this dude. They freaking mountains.
Yeah, these dudes.
You
are
know,
big.
you know what I'm saying?
These dudes are big.
Who's the American heavyweight champ?
I don't even know. Heavyweight champ?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
even know.
that dude that just got knocked out. Tyson.
No, he's not American. Tyson
Deontay
Fury's not
Wilder.
American.
No, he wasn't.
Dante don't have a belt.
No, he don't have a
I
belt.
know. But
All right, so
that
look.
was the best.
I don't
that
know.
was
So look,
that we had.
look it up, man.
His next fight was supposed to be Jared Anderson.
Who the hell is that?
Who's
That's-
Jared Anderson?
Jared Anderson. I know who he
That's
is.
the new dude, 22 knockouts.
Right.
He's the new young dude.
Right.
American guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he's not beating that dude neither.
No,
Like-
What, the Chinese guy?
That fight's supposed to be slated for August.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay.
This the new upcoming dude.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yo,
You'll see him when you
ESPN
get a chance, you'll see him.
Yeah. Jared Anderson?
Yeah,
You
the
saw
dude-
him fight?
Yeah.
I didn't see
He
him
got
fight.
22 knockouts.
Who he fought?
22 bones.
He's up and coming, but you know how they're gonna.
I mean, I know they
but-
got built
but
him up.
he's not. Wilder's not beating that guy.
Wilder shouldn't be fighting anymore.
No, it's just probably done.
He
It's probably
shouldn't be fighting.
You know, he made money, and from where he came from,
Right.
hats off.
The
to
dude
him.
that beat him
Hats
before,
off to him.
If
he
he
wasn't
kept
that
his
good
money,
either.
hats off to him.
None of the guys that he's lost to since he lost to Fury is good.
Right.
right,
None of the guys.
right,
Right.
right. I have to agree with you on that.
Is
But,
Joshua still fighting?
Yeah.
But
Well, he knocked
Tyson-
somebody out not too
Right,
long ago. A good
right.
fighter.
Didn't he
Right.
fight the guy
He's
that
another Euro
Fury
fighter.
beat? The UFC guy. That's who we knocked out.
You got to point into this.
Okay, well, it was
Well,
going
you,
up.
you brick right now, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the temperature thing is good.
Oh,
He knocked out the guy that
Let's put that
the
70,
UFC guy.
72 or 70.
Yeah.
The that's who we knocked
Yeah,
out.
right there. Yeah, but see them UFC,
That thing
FC
is-
guys, man, come on.
That thing
Why
is-
are they fighting these guys?
Yeah, the UFC guys is just they
That was
UFC
on
guys.
when he came on. I told you.
There's
You can
nobody
turn it
left
off,
to
you
box anymore to fight.
No.
That's why the Jared Anderson is the new upcoming hype for
Okay,
America.
okay. Because I haven't seen him fight yet.
Yeah.
You know.
So, and this is another reason why the lighter weights get all the praise right now.
What they always did. I mean, back in the
I'm
day,
saying, the
the
heavyweight-
heavyweight was the,
right.
was the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But now the heavyweights
they haven't
now
been a
that-
good American heavyweight
fight
in
in
quite
the-
a while.
right.
Quite.
And we already knew Wilder's shortcomings.
right.
You know what I'm saying? His legs is thin. He's got the right the
His short
right
coming,
arm.
he can't box. He just
Right.
No, the boxing is slugger.
Right, he's looking for the big
Right.
shot. You know, but this
Yeah,
is and
he
then, like
can't
I
hit
said,
a
this
home
goes
run.
back to how he came up, and you know,
Where he from?
Who?
Wilder.
The street.
Arkansas, something like that.
yeah,
maybe?
I forgot now.
Something like that. Got
Yeah.
the skinniest
Somebody-
legs.
Kurt, somebody got to look it up.
Nope. It come to boxing, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, you don't like
I don't
boxing?
care who it is.
Yo, this guy is
It ain't
crazy.
gonna happen.
No, this guy is crazy. He's just somebody.
He said Woody
I
Strode and
didn't
Kenny
mention the
Washington
name.
became
I
actors.
said somebody.
What happened?
No, he's talking about John
means
Green
that
said
you're
that
free to
the
look it
football
up.
players that came in,
Yeah.
You better
they
not
became
let Wilder
actors.
see
2
you
of them
in the
became
street.
actors.
Oh,
Kenny
back in
Washington.
the 40s?
Hold up. What was
Well,
your-
they came into the league in the 40s.
What did
That's
you
what
say?
I'm saying. They
Yeah.
became actors in the 40s. I didn't even know they had brothers acting in the 40s. I thought that was
He's
another
from
thing that was
Alabama,
discriminated.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Right,
Because
right.
Jim Brown didn't come into 1957.
He got a record of 42-4 and 1 draw.
Right.
So maybe he could still fight.
He's 38 years old.
He ain't fighting.
I wouldn't fight no more.
No.
He's 38 years old.
I ain't
He's
taking
up.
no more headshots. I'm good. He made money, like Sir said. If he
If-
has the money
if
right
he
now,
did- if
even
he
if he
did.
just got 20 million out of that, he's good.
I bet he don't even have that.
I'm not gonna say.
I bet he don't even have that.
I'm gonna give him a
Most
chance.
of these guys
Athletes are terrible with money.
Yeah, come on.
That's true. I'm gonna give him a chance.
90% of them go broke.
I'm gonna give
And that's a damn shame. As much money these guys make.
who we
Once-
just
once these guys buy their gold chains,
Right.
their
They're
cars,
matching.
and they mansions they broke.
I'm
And
gonna
then,
give you. I'm
and
gonna
then 5 years later, after they're not in the league no more, they figure out the mansion still costs $1 million
Right.
a year to maintain.
Exactly.
And you don't have
Right.
that,
And to maintain
Right.
it.
right?
Right.
Just to maintain it,
Just that's crazy.
and look, my
because
man.
you need 20 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms.
My-
And there's 3 of y'all.
for my boys.
One of my
and shit,
favorite.
man.
One of my favorite receivers is going through that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Got
Elder
lost
Brown?
$80 million.
AB.
Oh, he's a
He filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, he
He's a
filed for
clown.
bankruptcy.
He's a
He
clown.
made over
and
$80 million.
he shouldn't be filing for anything
Why not?
He's a dummy.
80 million.
Why not?
because he made so much money, man.
He,
Well, he was spending it as quick as
Yeah,
he
he
make
was,
it.
yeah.
didn't somebody file against him? Charges against him?
He bought into a football team
Right.
and he couldn't make payroll. He couldn't pay them because the football team they wasn't making no money and he couldn't make payroll. So they sued him.
He messed
That'll do
up.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
No, I'm talking about, wasn't it one of his trainers had sued him?
I forgot.
A female trainer that
Yeah,
he had.
yeah, yeah.
Female, yeah.
So John Green also said no, they were not. The Boston Red Sox was the last MLB team to sign a black player.
Okay, I thought it was the
Interesting.
Yankees. Okay, my bad.
Well, yo, bro.
I take that back, man.
So now
You don't
gotta
have
go
to.
to the Yankees
We was
game
next
for
to
your
last. I understand that. I do, but that, like I said, that's all happened before I became a
C.
fan.
Green?
So
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
58.
Pumpsy Green. Okay.
Who's that?
I guess that's the guy the Red Sox signed.
What's his name?
Pumpsy Green.
I've never heard of
Humphrey
that.
Green.
1950.
Look it up, man. Somebody
Pump.
got to do it.
No, we got the backup
You don't
Google.
remember Pumpsy?
Google Green, thank you.
You don't remember Pumpsy?
You got to call him back
You calling us back? That's the other Green.
now.
Sorry. Yo, I hit the wrong button. Call back, Ed.
Oh, my.
They got me nervous. Ed, dollars back.
Yo,
But we never.
Your
man,
phone should be on speed dial to Google, man.
Why?
Because whenever we talking
I
about,
don't
because
think
you're the
I
intern,
don't
man.
think it works.
But I'm doing this.
He's here.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Doing that.
multitasking. You call it? You want me to
What he doing?
multitask?
Search, what he doing, sir?
Yeah.
Look.
Wah, wah, wah.
Look, I'm doing
You
this.
hired. He's hired.
See?
Who's that? Who's that?
Ed, what's up, Ed?
What's
Good
going on?
afternoon, Mr. Green.
Yo, Green, you want
What's going on, my brother?
you want an intern job here, man?
Always, my brother. We trying to figure it out, man.
Exactly.
Oh,
We trying to figure it out.
we know you got your own ride.
Once the next cat come in and realize what it takes, they back right out.
Yo. Let's start drop him off on the
Trust
highway
me.
this evening. You gotta know.
Yeah, he might not come back.
We going to
Yeah, we're gonna have a new route for this guy.
Drop him off at Lawrence Parkway.
Just,
Yo, ho.
just dump him in the bay over there by
Hold up.
the parkway.
They trying to
Jamaica Bay.
sabotage. All right.
let my man keep talking.
Okay,
$2K5.
It got to be him.
Can I take a guess?
It got to be
Can
him.
I take a guess?
It got to be.
I was
So-
gonna say, is he a
relic.
scrub? Is he a scrub?
So hold up. So hold up. So that answers most likely wrong because we played doggone every game at Chuck Craig after work, and I was dominating.
Oh,
Guys. Yes, I heard. I'm missed it.
we having a good time, man.
right, so, Ed, who do you like in that Boston Dallas series?
It ain't 49ers, man. 49ers are not playing.
Listen,
Mm-hmm. Close.
right?
They said he's playing.
They said he's coming back
All
for
that
game one.
rest.
Yeah, be ready.
Right. Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
He'll learn.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be. He got something to prove.
Yeah. That's what he did.
It don't.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna play.
Yep, yep.
Right.
I think that first game's not going to be that good because they both been off a
Because they've
long
been off
time.
for so long.
Right.
So that make it interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a couple of days, yeah, but not a whole week. I mean, because when your body's used to a couple of days off, let's get it right back into it. When you take off 5-6 days and you're not playing competition, you're just playing amongst yourself or you working out, whatever it is you're doing. You're going over how whatever game plan that they got that they're going to do. You're used to playing. So when you off
So
5,
is-
6,
so is your
7
shot-
days, right?
Your shot can be
It's
off.
it's different, man. It's
It
different.
might take a quarter or two.
Yeah.
It may take
Yeah,
a quarter or
well,
two.
Yeah, they both been off. Yes.
Boston
Yeah.
got home field advantage, home court advantage.
Yeah.
Shot-
We see a lot of that lately.
I can never
It's
pick
always been
Boston. I just want to see Kyrie do well, so that's
It's
about it.
The interesting part about this is because you got Luka's due. Everybody's talking about Luka. It's his time to win. And then you got Tatum and Brown, and they said it's their time to win.
Right.
Right.
So that's why this is going to be very, very interesting
Mhm.
because you got stars on both sides,
Right.
and Kyrie's looking to redeem himself.
Right.
So you got stars on both sides that need to win to
Right.
validate themselves.
I heard the guy made a good. Hold on, Grant. Let me say, this guy made.
Do we?
Yeah, he do. It's tough. Yeah, he
He takes some crazy stuff. He pull up.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
He don't
Step-
care.
he take a step back. You do it, but they be
What
going
size
in.
He'll pull up from
6'7",
anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
This guy made a point. He says if Luka wins, it'll be a coronation because it's first time there.
Right.
This and that. Boston wins is validation because
They
they've
lost.
been there before and they
Who
didn't
did they
do-
lose to?
Golden State.
Golden State.
Golden State. Couldn't
Yeah.
think-
Curry
my
shoot.
cousin. Think you talked to my cousin on my way in.
Yeah.
I got to give him a shout out. My cousin from Florida. They know what I'm talking about. We was trying. He said they ain't been there before. I said yes, they were.
Yeah.
They lost. Couldn't think of who they played.
Yeah, it was Golden
Curry
State.
shooting
Ah,
threes and
yeah,
looking at the
couldn't
crowd
think.
before it go in.
Mhm.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
Right.
I know. Well, that's what I
Right.
told him. I told him it wasn't that far. They was in it before.
Right.
Couldn't think of who they played.
That was the last
Golden State.
done it.
Right.
After that, they ain't
Ain't
been
been
the
good
same.
ever since. Yeah. Then, yeah. Stop.
I thought you was gonna say San Francisco, but that's okay.
That's next up.
They got a lot of interesting consequences.
I wouldn't trade, man. But that's
Well,
but
See what you started?
I thought you were I thought my man.
Listen. All right, listen. Listen. You know, in all fairness, I can't stand the pain to go to San Francisco for that. But we will wager a case of water. All right, my brother. Just
You know what I like?
he said
the case
Yeah,
of
we got
water.
them the first game of the
The
season.
case
Monday-
of water is on the
Monday night
first
football.
game of the
Yeah.
season.
Monday night.
in San Francisco.
And we gonna beat them.
Oh
We
wow.
got you know what I'm betting.
Yo, Ant, was you always a 49er fan? Okay. That's the haze. Wow.
Go to Pittsburgh to the Raiders.
Right.
How you do that?
No, that's starting to sound like
rival.
I
that's
used to be
starting
a
to
Raider
sound like
fan.
some
But you
bandwagon
can't
stuff.
go with you can't
No.
don't what?
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to your dad, no
Alright.
doubt.
I'll give you that.
Oh, what was the poor linebacker?
On the Raiders?
Jordan
Right.
Hendricks.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. Going well. We got George Bland.
No doubt.
It's always
sir.
good to hear yours,
Sir,
man.
yes, sir.
Very much.
Green. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Appreciate you, my brother.
All right. Be safe, bro.
Peace.
All right.
Green made a good point. Every athlete, ESPN 30 for 30 broke. I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's about.
Right.
I didn't see it.
That's
Oh.
what we just
Yeah.
talked about.
Yeah,
We talking about
that's
a-
networking
that's a good
stuff.
point.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
So
It's good. Well, that's another topic.
I mean, you know, we got a few minutes left in the show, and I think Todd brought up a good point about all the off-season accusations with the Knicks, and you know, ironically, nothing could happen. So it's just speculative talk until the championship is over, then the draft, then the free agency. That's when they start peeling and dealing.
Right.
You know, and I mean, you know, it's good stuff to be put out there, but you know, it's all type of scenarios. And like Coach said, he don't think Randall should be traded. I got mixed emotions about it because I think it's hard to trade somebody injured. One,
yeah.
you know, but
They were saying that how things developed
right,
and how when they say things, basically Brunson developed
Mhm.
as the star of the team now.
Right.
They don't know if Watchcombe will come back and be satisfied with that.
Second
Because
fiddle.
he was the main guy. So they think instead of putting them through it,
Right.
if they could trade them and get something for them, you know, package them and do that, they'd rather do that than, you know, to see. But like you said, is that fair? I don't think it's fair, but
Mm.
you know, you got to do what you got to do with your team. What's
Right.
best for
And
your
it's
team.
hard to get guy,
Yeah.
bring back a guy 20 and 10. Because
Yeah.
that's what he's
That's what
That's
he's
what he's
giving.
put-
5 and 10, that's what
right.
it is.
That's what he's
Yeah.
putting up. So
Yeah.
if
To
you ain't
replace
getting
that.
somebody comparable to that,
This is the crazy thing, and I read this today on my way in before I came in. What they were saying with the package with Randall, and of course it's going to be about 3 first-round picks, and I don't know if it's going to be another player, and they want to bring in Towns.
No.
Why would
if you
they?
ask
And
me.
I know a lot of Knicks fans are going to say
No.
I would say
Why would you give?
I
'cause-
used to like him, but
and
I
he's
got
bringing
turned
it,
off.
and his contract is way more
yeah,
than what Randall's contract
big
is.
time. Yeah, he's
So
going
why-
to be making almost 50
Right.
million. So
Because I think they would have to give it to. They mentioned somebody else. I forget who it was. But why would you do that to bring in? I wouldn't do that move.
Is Minnesota open
But the-
to doing that? Because they might be.
They might be because
Right.
they saying they
'Cause you
might
gotta
want to get
pay-
rid
you're
of
gonna
that
have to
contract
pay- what's that,
because
Sue?
Ant-Man's
Knicks-
getting ready to get paid.
right.
The
Yeah.
next biggest problem is that they're gonna, from what everybody's saying, they're gonna end up losing Hartenstein because they can
Everybody's
only
coming
give
for
him
him.
$20 million, and they know he's gonna get bigger offers than that from other teams.
Right.
So and they can't afford to pay him because they're already paying so many guys money. They're paying Randall, they're
Mhm.
paying Brunson. They're gonna be paying Brunson. They got to pay him. They got guys they got to resign like DiVincenzo and Hart and all these guys. that they
OG
got-
too.
OG.
if
So they
keep him.
can't afford to keep Hartenstein because they
Right.
know they can only offer 20 million, and
Right.
there's other teams out there that's gonna offer more
People
than 20
gonna
million.
come after him.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so they're gonna end up losing him. And then you're gonna have Mitchell Robinson who stay hurt. So you really only down to Jericho Sims. So they're gonna need a big guy.
Yeah.
Jericho Sims.
Well, they
We
might
ain't
try.
even play.
They might try to draft a big guy because they got 2 back-to-back first-round
Yeah,
picks.
but who's there? There ain't no
Oh, there's-
big. There ain't no
you can
big
always
guys.
find an athlete big man. Always.
What's the guy?
This
that
guy's
plays for
come down.
Purdue?
Oh, he's not.
Zach Edey.
They're not
He's-
talking. Now they're talking about he's not gonna make it out of the lottery, out of the top 14
That top, yeah.
now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
First
go.
he wasn't even going in the
Right.
first round. Now they're talking about he's gonna make it.
I think
into
he's
the-
gonna be in the top 10 to
'Cause Toronto's
15.
gonna
Me
take him.
personally, I think.
Who?
Toronto.
Zach
They're gonna
Edey.
keep him. He's Canadian. He's perfect for them. Just
Right.
like what's his name? The Knicks guy they traded, the Canadian that nobody
Barrett,
like
Barrett.
Barrett.
Right. That's what I
So they're getting all these Canadian players and keeping them in.
Yeah.
Keep him over there.
I don't know, but
But it's gonna be interesting. They're gonna. I know they're gonna do something. It's gonna be interesting to see what they
yeah,
do. But it's definitely gonna be interesting.
Time will only tell.
Yeah,
you got that right.
it's gonna be a lot of moving around.
Yeah.
As always. They even had of course your boy Durant. They had him coming.
Had him. They even talked about what's his name, who I hope they don't bring him in. Guy from New Orleans, from the Pelicans.
Zion.
No,
Ingram.
No, Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
They had him going to go to state too.
Oh,
I can't see him.
I don't even
I
want
can't
Zion.
They was talking marketing.
yeah.
Yeah, Markin I would like more.
I would like
I would like
Markkanen.
more than I don't see because Ingram likes the ball too.
Yeah, he likes the ball.
But this is the thing. Now, I get it with Brunson and what he's established, what he's accomplished, and who he is as a player now.
Mhm.
But if he got another dog with him,
Yeah,
he got to understand you're not doing this by yourself.
yeah, you can't.
Your numbers is gonna come down,
Right.
Because you gotta understand you cannot do this
That-
by yourself.
That's a
So-
good observation.
And if I think he'll be able to do it because for the simple fact he said he's willing to take less money because if he waits till next year, he could get paid more money.
Right.
Then so he's willing to sign this year to take less
Take less
before
money
they could bring
so they
somebody
can-
else in.
right, yeah.
So I think he'd be willing to do that, to
Yeah.
share that.
Well, that's good.
Because it'll break down, he's gonna break
Right.
down, if, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's so funny about that? It's like in the beginning, you're good with saying that, and as time go on, you might regret
You
accepting
think?
that.
Yeah.
You know,
I hear
it's
you.
Just,
Because you don't hear
it's
too
just
many
a
people
funny-
saying
it's
that.
just a funny thing.
You don't hear the players
Yeah.
till they say they want their money.
Mhm.
Some people, they want that championship just as much as they want the money.
True. Well, yeah, but when you win championships, especially in New York, money gonna come in.
Right.
Endorsements.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, big time.
I got a thing I want to throw at you that I heard. I don't know if you guys ever watched What's Colin's podcast, The Pivot.
The pivot
Yeah.
with who's?
With Ryan Clark. And
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You ever
Okay.
watch
Yeah,
them?
I watch them
Okay.
sometimes.
Well, What's
watched
Colin
it.
was on there the other day, Josh Hart,
Okay.
and they asked him the question about Tibbs and the practices, and he was laughing. He said, "It's funny because I guess, and it happens to a lot of us. Your past reputation
Mhm.
stays with you." But he said, because he says he hates practice,
Mhm.
and I was surprised when he said that. He said he don't. He said, "I'm ready at 7:30 when the lights come on, the game coming to go. I'm ready to play practice. I
Right.
can't stand it." But he said it's a joke because he said most of the times what they do in practice, and just go over what they're gonna do in the
Like
game,
walkthroughs.
like walkthroughs, and go
Yeah.
over the game plan and what they're gonna do. He said they barely run and do anything.
Mm.
He said I guess that's his past reputation
Right.
that followed him from
Right.
where he was before, what he used to do with his players. But he said we don't even practice hard. It's a joke. He
Mhm.
said I love coming to practice now, but I hated it before. He said it's a
Yeah.
joke.
Oh, okay.
But that's so interesting. He said that so.
So, do you recall Josh Hart starting this year from the beginning of the season?
He wasn't even playing.
He wasn't on the Knicks at the beginning of the season.
Yes,
No.
he was.
I mean,
No,
no, he
yeah,
came
he
last
came
year.
from last year.
Came last year.
He wasn't even getting off the bench
No, he wasn't.
when this year.
I mean, he played, but he
played.
yeah,
he
but
played.
He played the
Then he got lost to the shuffle.
right.
And then when guys got hurt, he came back
came
in the
right
shuffle,
back again.
and then he stayed in it.
Yeah.
But it was a time he wasn't even playing.
You know what's funny? I was looking at something on YouTube, and they had all them guys the Lakers had, all of them guys, because Hart was on that
Yeah,
team.
he got drafted by the Lakers.
yeah.
Ingram,
Ingram.
Yeah.
Randall,
yeah.
Ball.
Yeah,
What's the guy on Utah? Jordan Clarkson.
yeah, he was on there too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some. And then the other dudes that went to Chicago and on Denver.
D'Lo was there and came back
Right, D'Lo was there. They drafted
Right,
D'Lo,
right.
and they shipped him off after he started
after
one,
he snitching.
after
Right.
he snitched,
Yeah,
and then brought him back.
Then
After
brought him
that.
back.
Wasn't
Right.
wasn't
Well,
Caldwell Pope
no.
on that team?
Well, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
young.
MC
Caldwell
They were
Pope.
young.
Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope.
Beasley,
What's the guy that was on the
Beasley,
Bulls
the
now?
kid on the
Caruso.
Nets,
Caruso.
the guy on the Nets, Lonnie.
Lonnie
Walker.
Walker Smith.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He was on
They
that
got
team.
rid of so many players.
They got
Guys
so-
that
And
they
them
looking
cats
for
was
now.
good.
Exactly.
Right.
They
Them
need
cats-
now.
Exactly.
They had him and got rid of
They
them.
got rid of him. All them 3 and D
Exactly.
guys. They
You
got
know
rid
what?
of them.
Somebody that don't know, you could just say, yeah, they traded all of them for LeBron.
Right.
They got rid of all of them, got LeBron back.
Got rid of a lot. And remember they had didn't they had did they draft the guy? I think the Knicks had him.
They had Kyle Kuzma. They
They
drafted
had
Kyle
Kuzma. They had
He wasn't
center.
fit.
They had a center, European center that he was athletic.
Frederick Weiss? Oh,
No. It was an athletic guy. I'm trying to think his name. It was a young athletic guy. I think the
Where
Knicks
is he
had him
now?
for a little. I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
All right. Well, listen, y'all, good show. We got to really get ready to wrap it up. So
You doing our predictions?
You better do them real quick.
yeah, let's
I
get it
wonder,
rolling. So Magnificent, you say
Dallas, I ain't changing.
Dallas in what, 6, 7?
I don't say the games. I say got to at least be 6. It's
All
going
right.
6, at least 6.
The Relic.
I'm going with Boston. Make them threes, Boston. That's what I'm saying. Porzingis, you better play.
You're walking home. All right, so
I gotta go with Dallas. I've been riding them this long. And honestly, I don't think it's gonna take 6. I think they could do them less.
Wow.
Mm,
Wow.
strong
That's
prediction.
strong, boy.
Make them threes, Boston. Make them threes.
Walking
They-
home,
They
Relic.
live and
Okay,
die by those 3.
okay, Coach
They're
Kirk.
going to shoot
Um,
themselves right out the tournament.
I'm not so much for either team, but I would like to see Kyrie win. So I guess I got to go with Dallas.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rock out with Dallas.
Coaches go-
So it's 4
Wow.
Dallases
You
and
the
1
only
Boston.
Oh, he walking. Oh, he definitely walking. He don't.
All right,
He,
so let's say our goodbyes, fellas. So they go ahead, Todd, start it off, Magnificent.
oh man, it was
Great
good. The
show.
show was good. A lot of laughs today. Great. Appreciate the callers who called in. As always, man, you guys, we can't do it without you guys. Our listeners out there, we thank everybody that tuned in today and listened to us. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Fossil.
Thanks
Go.
for listening. I'm glad I'm still here. I'm getting through probation. You know what I mean? That's it.
We should have an empty chair here next week.
Sports Star.
First of all, you shouldn't be so presumptive about making it through. We done extended your probation like TA do for another 6 months. You got 6 more months on top of whatever your limit was already. And we just want to thank everybody out there. And I just want to say thank you, baby, for telling me to be mean to the Relic.
Coach Kirk.
I want to thank everybody who took the time to listen to us. I was happy to be at Family Day because I got to see so many people that I didn't see in years and a long time. Kenny Sparks, Guy Margo, Lorenzo, Alexandra. Thank y'all.
All right, y'all. So we'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Go Yankees. Take us home,
Take us
Mongo.
home, boy.
Yo, Todd, you gotta show them the message.
Yo.
Oh my God.
ain't walking.
He ain't walking.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna send a message when I get home safely. I'm gonna send a message. I'm home safe.
Tell Todd to order some salmon today.
I think the East thing. I'm getting
That's all right. That's all right. Look what my wife said.
Yo, I got the yin and the yang here. What's going on?
I just lied. I was gonna send that. She didn't send it. I'm just messing with you, kid.
What you doing to these people, man?
Yo,
She's supposed to be on my side.
Yo, Don, what's up with that?
You know what I'm saying?
You don't flip over to the relic
You
side.
know?
Leave him alone. He ain't walking. Oh, damn.
That's nice.
She coming to pick you up or what?
You know?
That's nice.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like if you don't take it, she coming to town. Yeah, exactly. Next thing you know, he gonna have